Murderers, nah. Lore whores, yeah.
The lore. That being said, though, because this one shot has turned into a quad shot, would anyone like to give us a little bit of a recap of either what happened last session or just a general overall kind of like, hey, this has been happening?
I gave last week, so I'll let someone else take the limelight.
How about
I'll allow Wax to do it this time.
Hey, Nami, 42. What does 42 remember about their journey so far?
They found a loophole in the space-time continuum.
They did. That is true. They flew down a tree trunk and they're like, huh, space-time continuum sort of stops here, huh?
We're like, wow, a loophole, a shortcut. This is weird. And then went back up to go tell everybody about it, and then we went this way.
And when you came in this way, you guys might see on screen someone semi-important that might be being dangled over a ditch, over like a large red pulsating lava stream.
Pulsating.
I am not kidding. It is undulating and pulsating. Take for that what you will.
Nice.
Does anyone know who this guy is?
That's Lawrence.
It's Lawrence.
That's our dad.
That's our daddy.
That's your dead dad.
I don't like the word daddy.
It's your dead dad, that's for sure. And he is being carried right now by a certain someone, small little pale sort of like imp-like creature. He's got his wings adorned along the rim with silver rings. He has small but like still built arms. They're very spindly. His entire overall frame is very, even though he's tiny, it seems like the proportions of it are very slender in each of his various appendages. And as he's carrying Lawrence up over his tiny little frame, you can see him struggling underneath the weight as he's saying to himself, that was a shame. And he looks over to you five and goes, oh, yeah, oh God! And quickly becomes invisible, while dropping Lawrence to the ground below. What would you like to do?
I'd like
Wish
to
I could be
activate
invisible.
Can I activate my tremor sense to see if I can still sense him?
You should be able to, yes. Let me go to your token, your vision. Are you not already seeing in tremor sense?
No.
Then I know what's happening here. Just a second. I need to turn on token vision.
Immortal. Ooh, there we go.
Let's make things dark for people again.
Dark.
What do you see, boy?
Wax is trying to touch me.
I push him.
Oh, you push him? Go ahead and make a contested strength check. Meanwhile, you see that one of these small wretches here is sort of like, it's pacing back and forth along the edge, sort of like nipping over at you, going like, you can tell it wants to get at you, but it realizes if I walk forward, I die.
Someone make
AI is getting better.
AI is getting better.
If walk forward, then die.
Yes, walk forward.
Die,
then die.
no want.
Can I? I'm gonna try thunderclap.
Oh.
Thunderclapping.
Okay.
Thunderclapping in the cheek.
Be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you. So that includes your friends.
Good luck, friends.
So, everyone here, gonna make a Constitution saving throw. Butler, what are they trying to beat?
It's my spell DC, right?
Is it
Yep.
Thunderclap a cone
That's
then?
10.
Or is
No.
No, thunderclap is a thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you. Unless it's making you put a cone out?
No, it's
Saving
not.
throw, right?
Yeah, you just need to be the
Counter offer, what if you don't hurt your friends?
mean, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second here. I am looking up Thunderclap cantrip just to get a better read on this. Because it can be heard 100 feet away, but the effectiveness of who gets hurt is 5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah, 5 feet AoE.
AoE. Wax. Wait, so it's just 5 feet away from me?
It's just 5 feet away from you, but it can be heard up to 100 feet.
Okay, so...
You don't have to do that. It's a cantrip anyways.
Yeah, okay. You stop pelting the...
And am I gonna? Nope. Am I gonna? No.
I
Can
turn
I do Lord of
around.
Radiance on it?
Sure. All right. He'll do his DC Constitution check. And it looks like he passed it, just barely, with a -1. So he's gonna take half the damage.
I think it's a cantrip, so
Nope.
it's a So he just he's
he just
fine.
doesn't. He's fine. And
I'd like
as
to
the
hide.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to make a stealth check for me.
Okay.
The stealth check, because he's looking right at you, although he is sort of being attacked, does need to go past his passive perception. You're gonna need to beat. You're gonna need to beat a 9. With a 7 and becoming a 16, yes, you've now hidden.
I'll just get in over here. What are you dancing?
Because he's trying to figure out what to do.
Huh?
Was there anything else you'd like to do while hiding?
Can I make a perception check and kind of just check out what are the enemies doing? You know, the ones that we can see.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in addition to see if I can see any like footsteps or like dust moving that's abnormally, like as
Okay.
if someone were walking.
Well, you can only focus on one of those things with your perception check. Are you trying to see what all of the enemies are doing, or you're trying to look for imperceptible dust moving prints, etc.?
the dust moving prints.
Dust moving prints, footprints in the dust, small bits that could let you know where that person is. Are you focused on one or the other?
The person.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check, and I'll let you know what you see with your roll.
Hey Wax, can I get some guidance?
Yup. Guidance. Here we go. Let me. Nope. That's damage spell. Okay, guidance. Foopa. Good guidance.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Blessing of the monkey.
Oh,
Oh my god, you got a crit on both?
No.
With a 24, you can tell that the dust footprints, while starting here, went this way until they stopped.
Can I? Are you done with your turn?
wow.
I'm gonna-
I'm gonna whisper 42. He's behind Dad's body.
Okay.
Zurg, can I do one more thing?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will I be able to use shape land on Lawrence's body to hide him in the earth?
Could you, let's see what shape land exactly says here. Create full cover within 10 feet diameter of unoccupied space, or you can go inside the earth to hide. So that's within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
So if you can get within 10 feet of him. 42, was there something you were gonna do?
Can 42 fly across this terrifying expanse of heat?
You do have a flying speed, so
Over.
feel free. Let me double check.
To
There's no
fly.
fly. Feel free.
Is there anything I have to click for that, or?
No, you can just move. There shouldn't be a wall stopping you, is there?
Let me see. There's not.
There's not. If you do go, well, how high are you flying? Let's decide that. Are you sort of like skimming the ground,
probably-
or?
Probably higher, so I'm out of the reach of the little duders there.
Got you. I'm gonna put you at an elevation of 15 feet, let's say.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go fly over by Dad.
And the wretched, seeing that, is gonna look over you, seeing this tasty snack flying right above it. Oh, but there's so many more right on the other side of the ledge. He's gonna flip a coin, and he's gonna see who he's going to go after.
Damn, he called you a tasty snack.
And 1 is the first
Damn
thing
right.
that he saw, so he's gonna go. And he's like sort of like trying to, like a dog chasing a cat up a tree. He's like trying to jump and get at you, going.
Hi. Bad puppy. No, shoot.
No.
Dog.
It can talk?
That's the only word it knows.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, since it's after 42 now, I could probably like build a bridge.
Do you want to build a bridge with your shape land?
What do y'all think?
Yeah, well, how much of a distance
down.
is it? Could we just jump?
You have wings, don't you?
Yeah.
It's quite literally for just us two.
3 out of the 5 people have wings, and for the other 2 who don't have wings, the size of this chasm is maybe as wide as they are. Like
Yeah,
you don't even need to
Wait,
jump. You can
what-
just stretch your legs.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall in and you're gonna get stuck and be like, oh no, I'm fat. Like,
Man, Isabella really said, "Wow." Imagine
It's
not
at
being
this
able to
point
fly.
that you see Lawrence's body starting to get dragged.
Oh, shit.
oh no.
Okay. Can we just step over this?
You
try
can.
to step
If you
over it?
do, I am going to start initiative so we can better track this.
That's fair. Okay, I'd like to step over.
Okay,
No,
I'll let you
jump.
step over,
Jump
and as
so
soon
you
as it
get-
does, we'll start the initiative. Cool. We're gonna pause
You
right
should
here.
have jumped so you go further.
This is not Baldur's
Oh, no.
Gate. This is not Baldur's Gate 3. Although when I first saw that, I was like, wait, is this how like D&D is supposed to work? Everyone, feel free to roll your initiatives.
Easy nat 20 right here.
I don't think you want the nat 20 here.
Would I not want to go first?
Wow.
Do you?
I don't know. Damn, Isabella rolled a fucking 24.
Oh,
I
sweet.
I just wanna say, should I be able to not see anything?
No, you should be able to see a lot.
It's
Yeah,
no,
you should be
I-
able to see these things because you have like dark vision and stuff. Oh no, you don't have dark vision. You can only see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a circle.
yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
You're a circle.
Okay,
I'll
making
take your
sure.
hand.
okay.
Would the glow of the lava be helping with lighting, or is it just?
That's
we're too
originally
high
why I
up?
had it as like there wasn't token vision. But
see.
because we do have an invisible creature, that's why I turned it back on. So it's like if you can see the other stuff, I'm fine with it. I don't really care.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I'll hold your hand. Easy.
Cute.
let's go
But I'm still
here.
hidden. So it's just like a shadow hand. I was picking you.
You're gonna be holding their hand, but you go drastically before them in the turn. So if you move, it's gonna take a year for them to catch up.
All right, we'll begin combat. Isabella.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I need to check my inventory for something really quick. I have no rope. Dang it. Do you have any rope? Z?
I'll answer that for you. No. No one here has rope.
I was just gonna tie a rope to them and have them, attached to me.
Oh, I have rope.
Like the little
not
toddler
giving it
ring.
Yeah. Give the leash. Okay.
Holy.
Well, I can't really move much
Toddler
because
leash.
our big brothers are in front now.
I mean, you have a flying speed.
Yeah,
game
you
is
can fly.
Okay.
I'm gonna use your hover feet.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Ooh,
Right.
Look at me.
So that's gonna be your stealthy killers.
Okay.
We'll
And
use
then I'm gonna dash.
one of its usage.
And then I'm gonna dash over.
Okay, yeah. That'll be your bonus action and full action.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel free to pass your turn.
Right here. Okay,
I'll
I know
put
I
you-
said I was gonna hold your hand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said that and then immediately flew away.
Don't worry, let me hold your hand.
Ooh.
we create a wave and we just like kind of pass Z between us until they're at the front.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're gonna go here, and you're gonna see Lawrence's body go, and then pass the turn.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna hit this dude in front of me, the wretch thing, with another word of radiance.
Okay. Will that hurt your friend?
It shouldn't, because this is
Okay.
each creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Perfect then.
There we go.
Then we'll have them do their constitution. They're rolling well today.
It's all good.
At least it's just a cantrip.
Yeah. And then, am I able to walk like around Uloxus?
As long as
I'll
he
allow
lets
it.
you, then yeah. Well, actually,
allow
you
it
don't
at the same
have the space to go around. You need at least like one square to actually go around him.
Wax. Jump.
I see.
Oh,
You're a monkey. You can make
you
that
would
jump.
have the jump speed for it.
You're so right. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Then I'll try and jump. You know.
YOLO.
Okay. It'll be an athletics or dex check of your choosing. You're trying to beat a 9.
A 9 for you? Easy.
Dude, shut up. I hate
4
it
months,
here. Athletics
4
or
episodes of this one
Wait, what'd you say?
LOL.
Sorry?
what roles am I picking between?
Athletics or dexterity?
Okay.
Dexterity is
okay.
special. What I tell you, it's
Boom.
your specialty.
We love to see it.
Boom. Monkey superhero slam.
As you jump on over across the gulch, you feel the warmth radiating from the lava below, and it feels oddly familiar. But then your feet land on the cold, hard rock, and you are once again grounded in the scene before you. Over to your north, you notice that there is a wretch who sees you and goes, ah.
I'm just gonna turn to it and go, don't worry about it. And then I'm gonna go like here.
No!
Oh man, I'm contemplating jumping in now. But we'll save that for later.
Ooh.
All right,
Oh.
Alorsis, what would you like to do?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
The family battle cry.
I would like to take a stab at it, if you know what I mean.
Ooh! Go ahead and roll to attack.
So funny.
Well, it has a
It's the
pitiful
thought that
AC, but it is not that pitiful.
It's a thought that counts. It's a thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. You try and pull out your big stick and you sort of lunge at it, but your big arms are just too big for this kind of confined space, and you lunge like right past it as the wretch sees you and goes, no!
I'm big. Can I use my free check? Oh,
You can. What would you like to check?
Sorry. That was the wrong thing. That
Okay.
was for initiative. Sorry.
Yep, that was initiative. I gotta sort of drag you back.
Yeah, I was 14, so I was between.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. I want to see if I could, like, pinpoint where the invisible boy is.
Got you.
Perception.
Yep. You cannot tell where he is.
He's over there. Trust me. And my turn.
Sure thing. Comes to the wretch. The wretch, while being unable to get its current prey, does have some new tasty meals in front of it, and is gonna go for a bite. Let's see what he gets.
Oh no. He crunch. He munch.
He crunch with a 19.
Ugh.
I'm taking it that hits you. For 3 damage.
For 42?
No,
Wait.
this is for Alorsis.
Oh.
Oh,
I was confused.
okay.
No, he can't reach Alorsis. He's got his new tasty treat right in front of him.
Wait. He can't reach me, or?
No, he cannot reach
He
42.
Can't reach 42.
Oh, I
He was
thought-
nipping at
He cannot-
42, so he went over to Alorsis instead and bit you for 3 damage.
Okay.
Then we've got this one coming up that's gonna sort of see, huh? Ooh, this is tasty, and he's gonna try and take a bite out of your dead dad.
Oh no! Not
Rude.
dead.
Not dada.
So
Not dada.
Dada. Dada.
That does hit.
He's dead.
You're gonna have any body left to retrieve.
Oh.
Yay.
That's what you're dealing up with now, is he bites an entire leg off of his body and starts ripping it
Oh
apart.
god.
Oh my
You
god.
do hear from around you a small voice going, "No, he's mine! He's mine! Let him go! He has things he has to accomplish." And
Sorry,
then,
I'm sorry. Did you ever add the mask to my character sheet?
no, I didn't. What a fuck. After this fight ends, let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Okay.
42. It's your turn.
42 is going to be like, oh no,
Oh no.
Dad is,
no!
Dad is under attack. I'm gonna go get him.
Oh, my
no.
father is under attack.
Me
The game is
papa.
paused for me. I cannot move.
What?
No me daddy.
Apparently
not
the
be.
game is paused for me. I don't
What
know why
the-
it is.
Is it on pause for you now?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Weird bug.
Gonna move over here. And I'm going to rage
Oh!
Against the machine.
and attack the duder with my great axe.
Perfect.
Where is my? Hang on. Where is my? Eh. Range.
Rage.
Shadow Legend. Oh,
No, we're
shit,
done with
sorry.
that.
We're done with that. God, sorry.
We're done with that. They paid for the rest of the year of our Forge subscription, and then we kicked them out.
Fuck yeah.
So we gotta make use of it.
Yes. All right, go for your attack.
Uh-huh.
A nat 20! Perfect. Okay.
Amazing.
So we do max damage here instead of just like doubling the dice. So you were
Okay.
dealing 14 plus your 14 plus your rage bonus.
It should be +2.
So proud of you.
Yeah.
So that will be 16 damage. This thing is immediately dead. What's it like as you just
Yay.
come in there and just kill this thing in one hit?
42 lies in, pulls out their great axe from who knows where, and just dive bombs with the great axe like don't touch Dad, and like slices through the thing.
Ooh, perfect. As you come dive bombing down, like an owl to its own prey, except this owl has a fucking great axe. You slice on through it as the wretched goes, "No!" and releases the leg off of its maw. The leg, unfortunately, falls down into the chasm below. And you hear a as it is consumed by the lava.
Does anything happen?
A leg was consumed by lava.
No, I thought it was something like, magical confetti or something. Okay.
And a bunch of magical confetti goes pew, choo, 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 choo. And it shoots you right underneath your ass.
Oh.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I call this sriracha.
Well, you already called one place Salsa Verde, so, it tracks.
No. That wasn't me. That was a different character.
That was a different character. But remember, we acknowledge that same soul is still here canonically.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
I'll allow it.
42, what would you like to do?
42 is just kind of gonna stand guard of Dad's body and end my turn.
Okay, Z.
So I want to emphasize right now that I can't see shit. I don't know where anyone is, and all the gaps are like beyond my vision.
Oh, perfect.
Are
We
we
believe
able
in you.
to help Z at all?
You can
I
yell
can't
out to Z.
see
That's a
shit.
free action.
Is it possible that Z may have seen some of the gaps when Radiant Word or
Radiant
that
Word
went off?
should have shown up on their vision for like a brief moment, but it would have passed away by the time it got to their turn.
Okay, don't go
I
up.
did see that, so like there is like a direction that C is aware of, but I'm just saying, you guys were talking about wings. I don't think Z can actually fly. They're there for like visuals,
Yeah.
not for
Yeah, you have
use.
them for visuals. The other form of Threst that
Yeah.
Isabella is the one
Luna
with
is-
flying.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
You gave up
You have
functionality
intimidating
for
presence.
poison
Yeah.
for that.
So
Okay. So go to the right one tile.
This would be
Right
Isabella
there, there's a
speaking like
crab
in voice.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay, there's a crevice there. You're gonna have to jump, and then Roxas is right there. Jump like 15 feet. It's only 10.
I guess if I jump.
You could jump right there.
What-
I would allow. This one would be falling into a chasm, but this one you would be able to land safely
Okay. So
since it takes more
Wait.
than half the tile.
okay. So wait.
Just drag
So
yourself
I
over,
ju-
and then you can do an athletics
okay.
or dexterity
Hold
check.
on.
You're trying to beat a 9.
Tokens. There we go. Over there. So athletics or acrobatics, you said?
Athletics or dexterity. You could, depending on how you do it, I'd allow acrobatics, but I usually just do athletics or dexterity.
Athletics.
Did you a blind flip?
Woo!
Wait, you said
Parkour.
dexterity?
Oh my God.
Check?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
athletics or dexterity, you're trying to beat a 9.
Dexterity. Yeah, come on.
Dexterity should be like one of the first 2.
At the very top, yeah.
Oh!
Perfect. You're all good. You hop over without even a sense of worry. You're just like, whoop, okay, I'm here.
Hi, big bro.
Oi.
With such a sad, just monotone. "Hi." I'm killing things
trying
right now.
to remember.
I'm giving him flavor now. The last 30 minutes.
I'm trying to double check my things. What do I have? Okay. Nope, I can't see shit. Can't use that. Okay.
Do you have a candle? You should turn on the candle.
I have a
don't
candle.
he has the candle. I have the key. I do not have candle.
Start
Use the
flashing
key.
the magma light.
The candle could give you like 30 feet of vision.
Or Z could flash the key and use the shimmer off of from the magma light to create. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like, keep
I have
cooking,
used
keep cooking.
Bardic inspiration on
Let
you
it cook.
because you are the only person I can see right now.
Dolores is like, hey, it's good to be behind.
It's like, okay, you can do this. And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
All good.
No.
As it comes to our other Regent's turn, as after he was told, hey, don't worry about it, he's gonna go, no! And run up. And
I
he's gonna go for a
specifically
bite.
asked him not to.
How dare he? I asked so
No, he
kindly.
already knows.
With a 12, does that attack?
Does not hit, baby.
Oh, perfect. As he
AC
opens his
13.
giant maw to try and bite up at you, you're able to swiftly dodge it. However, as he bites over at you and you see that open maw as you're dodging, you notice a glint of purple inside.
Thanks.
Passes its turn.
Shove
Is
your
it done?
hand in it.
Dude, my hand is going in it.
I'll
Okay.
reach my hand inside the wretched creature for science.
I'd like
Fuck
to
around and find out.
throat fuck.
Alright,
Richard.
I'm fine.
Such a good flyer.
Here.
There,
Good.
could you make me a perception check?
Okay. Come on, baby.
Cool. With a 16, you are able to see through his disguise, and his magical invisibility shimmers off. However, as that happens, with a reaction, as you see him and his magical invisibility wears off, you'll hear him go, no, please, don't get me, don't kill me, oh God. And he's going to, as a reaction, run 20 feet. 1,
Wah.
2, 3. And he doesn't have enough to make a jump with it, so instead he's going to put himself here. However, he did not flee next to you, so no opportunity attack unless you want to attack Lawrence.
Do it.
Oh, hold on. Let me think.
Yeah?
I'm thinking.
She's cooking.
Yeah, because I still have 2 tiles of movement.
Perfect.
So I'll attack him. Is it possible to do sneak attack?
Yeah. You are not hidden, actually.
Damn it. Okay.
Unless you want to do bonus action hide right now, and then go for an
No.
attack.
No, so what I'll do instead is I'll put on my mask.
Ooh.
Powered kill.
Yeah.
Powered kill. And he falls
It's gonna work
down.
eventually.
And he says, congratulations, you beat the one shot.
You won. You won.
won.
That was
Congratulations.
that easy.
You've unlocked all the lore.
Oh, hell yeah.
He had a book on him that's me just going, hey, so anyways, this is everything happening.
So this is everything that has happened, will happen, and is currently happening in the world right now.
You have access to the world anvil.
Okay, and then
His book is just a URL.
It's just the URL and password.
I have the URL.
Password kill.
Kill.
Password kill is so funny. Instead of power word kill, password kill.
Okay.
allows you to hack into any system under 100 HP, of course.
All right, dagger attack. Let's go for it. A 7 will
Okay.
not hit.
Okay, well then I use my bonus action.
You're
Okay. 16 will hit.
Goodness.
I guess you'll level up.
7 damage. Perfect.
Yeah. And then can I do am I allowed to do a perception check or did that
Yeah. It's
that
free
when-
actions. No. That
Okay.
was a perception check for getting within range of him without
Okay.
another enemy to deal with. The only reason
Okay,
that 42
and then-
didn't have it was because there was an enemy taking up that perception check.
Okay. So I want to just know if they're using actually abilities, if I can know their abilities.
Sure.
Never mind.
9, you do not get to know.
Okay, I'd like to point out how impressive my nat 20 on perception was last time because I have no modifiers.
Oh yeah, that was so impressive.
Wow,
Oh,
very
crap.
impressive.
Okay.
Very
Thank
impressive.
you. Okay,
Very
okay.
impressive.
For you.
I'm done.
The exposed will attempt to jump over this with Lawrence. However, because he's cornered, you will get an opportunity attack with your reaction. But let's see if he can even make the jump first. Because right now he's gonna have to do an athletics or dexterity check. He's gonna do a dexterity check. And he needs to be, because of this and because of how far it is, he needs to beat a 10. Okay, so he's gonna be able to get across, but you can make a attack with your reaction since he's gonna be jumping away from you.
I do. Huh. Why?
It's
Unfortunate.
It's okay, bestie.
And then with his 15 feet of movement taken up, how much more does he have remaining?
The
Okay,
only person we could blame
5
is Black.
and
I
10.
believe Wax made a good move.
And you're gonna see him put Lawrence in front of you as he goes, don't get me, please, God, don't kill me.
You should ask him why.
Bitch made.
for real, bro.
And he goes invisible. Henrik.
Oh, spaghetti-o.
Oh, it's a good thing.
Grab
you have
dad,
to
grab dad, grab dad.
Are you gonna stick your hand in the
Wait.
Oh yeah.
red shit, or are you gonna grab dad?
I'm trying to see if Frost Fingers will like freeze him in place.
There's only one way to
Wait,
find out.
I'm just gonna hit cast just so I can read the whole description. I'm not
Go for
actually
it.
doing it. I don't think it does.
No, it just freezes non-magical.
The cold freezes non-magical liquids in the area that aren't being. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Man, this guy's can't see him, can I?
can't see him.
But
You got a little
creature.
creature sort of taking up your perception right now.
But can you smell him?
Stinky.
See, man, dude, a lot of things rely on sight. This guy should not be invisible right now.
This guy should not be invisible.
I'm gonna try and just basically just grab Lawrence's body and just hold on to it.
Ooh, okay, give me a contested strength roll.
Gotcha.
We'll have yours go first since you are the aggressor.
So aggressive, God.
Oh, wow. It's supposed to be my
16's
first good roll in like 3 sessions.
Let's see.
Versus his will be a saving throw because he is trying to save against you.
Gulp. Oh, let's go.
And Lawrence's body will be pulled out as you hold it in your hand. Lawrence, as a quick thing, you don't need a perception roll or anything for this. Just he is very small compared to you. He's maybe about half your size. He fits in your hand sort of like how you would hold an oversized action figure.
Got you.
However, he is adorned in various regalia of trophies and carapaces of all of his travels and hunts. And on his head, you still see the wide brim, although torn, slashed, and beaten. And underneath that wide brim, you see a face devoid of any soul, life, or blood. And it looks like everything's sort of been like sucked dry like a raisin from it.
That's hot.
That's hot. Don't say that about your
shit.
dad.
I was muted. Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
In my left hand and in my right hand, I'm just holding up my mace, just trying to just be all skittish, you know. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take a gamble.
Yeah?
I'm gonna walk around the wretched.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on this side of
that's
it.
gonna be through him. Unfortunately, he will not let you walk through him. You would have to go.
1, 2,
yep.
3, 4.
Well, there you're gonna have to make. Here you're gonna have to make a check because you are skirting around it.
Would I have
Right?
been for science? Would I have been able to squeeze through here?
No.
Okay. You know what? Mama didn't raise no bitch. What am I rolling?
Okay. You are trying to sort of skinny up around this ledge, or you're trying to push past it as quick as you can before it can do anything to you. So
Yeah.
that is either going to be an acrobatics check, or you're going to be doing a dexterity check. I know they're both the same, but technically they're similar.
Your brother are one than the other. Trust me.
Some might say I'm not. Some might say they're perfectly equal.
No.
Some might say they're the exact same.
Channel all your truth.
A 7 will not be able to pass that DC. Sorry, I didn't say it. You were trying to beat a DC of 14 for that.
Truth, is
I
not
didn't know what I
ethical.
was rolling for. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fuck you. With this not passing, you're not able to sort of you're not able to rush past the wretch enough in time with the space being taken up. The wretch is gonna see you and it's gonna and it gets to do one free action on you, and it's gonna try and shove you.
Got you. Do I still have Lawrence in my hand?
Heck?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So he's gonna try and shove you. With that, the way that I run shoves for this is he's gonna now do his strength check versus your strength saving throw. Same as when you were
Gotcha.
trying to pull Lawrence out. So first, strength ability check. He's got a -2 to this. It's not gonna be too difficult. Oh, okay. 15. You need to beat a 15.
Shit, that's easy.
Oh, too easy for you. Oh my.
Oh, you said 2 and the dice got scared. It's your. Oh my god, Butler's.
Okay.
You should
So
have guidance on yourself.
here's gonna be a moment that happens.
Surely I
That's
don't die
what
again. Oh.
So, you are pushed into into the abyss, and to anyone else who can see, Z, you only hear the cries of everyone seeing what's happening as he grows smaller and smaller.
Do a flip.
Is
And
Lawrence
eventually-
still in my hand?
Yes.
Before I fall in, could I put his hat on my head? Go out on my own terms.
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
do that. You take Lawrence's hat off his head and you put it into your own, on your own. And to everyone else who can see, you see him take off the wide brim's hat and put it gingerly on his own big, large head, much too big for this wide brim hat. If anything, it looks like a tiny little clown hat on him.
Big head.
He falls down into the magma below. Are you still holding Lawrence on for all of this? Or are you gonna like...
I mean, if I can throw him, I will. But
I will let you
am I
attempt
able
to throw him up if you want. But also, if
Okay.
you think like, nah, he's mine, I got my dad back, and that's how you go out, I will
No,
allow
because I
that
know
to
he
happen.
has like information on him, probably.
I'll respect it. Keep him.
I'll respect it.
What do I roll to throw him?
So you need to just
Throw
do a
dad.
strength ability check. You need to be because I was able to say all of that, and because you took an action to take the wide brim hat off before you're gonna do that, you're gonna be pretty far down by the time you're throwing him. I'm gonna say that you need to be a 15.
What if because I'm throwing him, I don't put the hat on my head? That was more like because I thought I was dying with him. But if I have the chance, I'd prioritize that than looking stylish upon my death.
Are you sure?
I don't want. Yeah. I'll try and save him and his hat as much as I want Henrik to die with it.
Okay. The DC has been
You're
lowered
just
to a 13.
You're just gonna die ugly, man?
Dude, don't do this to me. I'll take that. I'm taking the hat now. That was a challenge. I'm taking the hat. Give me the 15. I'll still beat the 15.
Yep. You got the hat. Just beat that 15.
Let's go. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
He is tossed right back up there for everyone
Mama, don't
else.
raise no bitch.
No bitch.
Meanwhile, when you hit the lava, Henrik, to anyone else that might want to watch for something like this, they would see you basically boiling alive. As the lava reaches up, you remember how I said it was like a familiar presence? It is not just magma and lava. You can feel magic coursing through it. The magma doesn't slowly encapsulate you. It pulsates in waves. It undulates up and down, and every undulation covers more and more of you until you are fully engulfed, each time with a surge of heat, energy, and more magical, more etheric presence than you have ever felt before. When you drank that ladle of aether and shot lightning out of your eyes, that was already a lot for your body to maintain. This is almost like you're being drowned in the aether itself. You are becoming one with the life stream. And is there anything that you would like to say or people to know when they see you as you perish?
I'd probably, as I'm falling, give out one more hearty auga and then just scream as I fall into the lava.
Oh!
Yep.
And with that,
And I'm pretty sure Henrik was very, very confident that this was going to be another portal. So this is a strange surprise for him just to be boiled alive.
he's like, "Don't worry, I have this all figured out."
Pretty much.
Ulorsis, what would you like to do as you just saw this happen? I can't believe you failed that many checks against a creature with a -2 strength. Dude, what the
At least
fuck?
have the hat.
Oh, stop, dude. Dude,
Yeah, the white brim hat is dissolved in the magma.
Yeah, these are look
God.
sick as fuck.
Is he gonna go on the trailer?
I can't believe this is how this session just begins, basically.
It's only gonna be like, you're back again.
It wasn't one of the inspiration points a stylish death? Don't I get inspiration?
Lorsis, what are you doing? Butler, what are you doing?
6 stone.
Okay, you are doing a range attack while there is a character within 5 feet of you. This will be a disadvantage.
No. I'm doing this one.
No, I know, but there's another creature hostile next to you.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Either way,
You should just shove him.
Apparently it works.
I'd like to shove.
You will shove him to the east, just so you, unless you can get below him.
You gotta move like diagonally or something.
Just go right here.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll
cool.
allow it.
I'd like to shove.
It's basically there, but it makes you disappear. Yeah, go for your shove. Go for your shove. Do your strength. Wait, you have a minus to your strength roll too.
Yeah, I know. But I have bardic inspiration, baby!
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and roll your strength check with your d6.
Okay, so... Let me roll my d6 first.
Can't believe how many times this monkey's died. Okay,
Oh, 1.
so you're adding a 1.
Hey! Natural 20, bitch!
Not 20. Okay, with your minus 2 making it an 18, but your d6 adding a 1. So it's a 19.
I put them so low.
Unless he nat 20s here, he will not save against this.
Well, even then he has a -2, right? So it'd be 18 to his 19.
Well, we'll see. First, okay, no nat 20. He gets shoved off.
Oh.
He goes bye-bye.
Oh.
There's no one to woo back at him.
No.
As you woo out, you have only silence to echo back. The silence of everyone else, I imagine, still in gasp. From what has happened.
It's only been 6 seconds.
It's only been 6 seconds.
It really has.
Yeah. It's
a lot to
gonna be 2
process.
seconds since my turn ends. I'm still reeling back. I'm in denial at this point. Like, Hendrik did not die. I'd like to try to perceive one of the special dude's abilities.
Okay.
Fuck, 12. Dude, what the...
That does not.
Okay. I still have my movement, right? Yeah. Cool.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Just followed my footsteps, Warrior 2.
You mean Z?
Oh, Z. I even clicked.
Yeah, I even clicked to figure it out, and I was still wrong.
Okay. I'll move right here.
Okay.
And then I summon Exodia.
Oh, fuck. 42. You have some dead wretches next to you. You just saw your brother get pushed into a magma and fall, and your dad got his leg bitten off. All in 12 seconds.
Yeah. Wow. Damn, I don't have much movement there. Okay. I am going to... is going to, cross over here with some flying. Zoom over. And... Is it possible to throw my great axe at the duder?
Before you do, could you roll a perception check for me?
I can. Just a second. Perception.
Okay. Yep, you can totally throw your axe.
Okay, I will throw my axe at the dude.
This will be at disadvantage.
Just... Okay.
It's alright, because Tommy's gonna get 2 nat 20s.
2 nat 20s? Wowee!
2 great axes for 2 nat 20s.
True.
2 great axes for a great.
Oh, I think it's trying to make you like target someone technically. Here, let me bring you over.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And then I'll bring you back.
Be careful, he's gonna let it have an opportunity to attack.
Yeah. We're like,
I rolled
actually you moved
initiative,
away.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry, I hit the wrong button.
There you go, you're back.
Can I like do it manually?
Yeah, just for this, what do you add on or here? I'll just bring you over here. Just roll it at your disadvantage.
Okay, hang on. There we go. Attack. At disadvantage. Here we go.
Oh, it's still an advantage for her.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Yay!
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
That'll be 5 plus your 2 from raging, so 7.
Yes.
Okay, he's up, but he is not up by much. As he's like chowing down on Lawrence, or about to chow down on Lawrence, you strike him the great axe right through his like jugular, and he goes.
42 deals. Leave him alone! And...
No!
How dare you talk
Is
back?
that the only word you know?
No!
What other words do you
yes.
know?
Why are you talking to this thing like
Zeke, what would you like?
Well, first off, the big brother said to like try to follow footsteps, and he went that way. So like, let's see what's in that direction, I guess. Whoops, that might be a little too much. Anyways, just trying to move. There he is. I see.
You see, hey, you found him.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Quick, Alorsis, pick Z up and toss her.
People.
Okay, I tossed Z.
Oh my god.
Here they are. Yeah, no, toss it into the chasm. You want to find your big brother? Here he is.
Big brother's down there.
How dare! Good fucking god. I'm sorry, I am reeling from the fucking big brothers down there.
again?
Oh jeez. So
Come here off this.
you know what doesn't need perception to use? And has a range of like 60 feet, and it just depends on who hears it.
A vicious mockery.
No, not vicious mockery.
Some hideous laughter.
Dissonant whispers.
Oh. Bring it out.
So I mean, is the exposed still within 60 feet?
Yes.
Because, okay.
Well, I mean, technically you should not know, but you can try and go for it.
It's like, what is it? Like I've been having this thought ever since like the first turn. Like technically, like people were saying that like, hey, he's over there or something. So it's like, huh.
Yeah, go for it.
Anyway.
He just choked on an axe. Does that count as a sound? Does know where he is?
Well, you had the wretch choke on an axe. I think
yeah.
Z's going for the exposed.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where that is.
No, the problem here is is it going to ask me for a thing? Nope, it doesn't. It's not letting me. It's not.
Okay. Target must make a Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Oh, wait, that was an ability check. Wisdom saving throw, normal. What are they trying to beat? What's your spell save? Oh, never mind. They got a nat 20.
Good fucking god. Oh well.
However,
successful takes half as much damage.
half as much damage is still something.
Yeah, I guess. Half of 14, that's 7. Yeah.
Okay. You guys have done 10 damage to him, or no, 14 damage to him so far.
Z feels so like it's like confused, conflicted, but it's like we've been fighting. We just fight. Just let's keep going.
Gotta keep going. I feel that. Okay.
Here we go again.
Anything else you're doing with your turn?
That again on New Lursus again.
All right. Oh, sorry, Isabella, not you just yet.
Okay.
It is the Wretched, who, having just gotten an axe in his face, is gonna go and go for a bite over on 42.
Try me.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Fuck. As you also deftly dodge out of the way, you notice a glint of purple inside its maw. It seems to be stuck amongst its rows of teeth.
Aww.
Now, Isabella, if there's anything you'd like to do, it's the time.
She's totally gonna. So when Henrik was falling, she totally like dashed out, like tried to make it to him.
Yeah.
But obviously didn't. So now she's just crying. Like,
I feel you. Just ugly crying.
And it doesn't hurt anymore. Oh yeah, does confetti pop out when Henrik went down?
Yeah, you know what? Pew! Final spurt of confetti popped out when Henrik dies.
And just like a little whisper, with style. Okay. So that's where she moved. Can I do a perception to see if I can see the Wretched? Or
yeah. That one will be your free roll if you are doing that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So 15.
A 15 does see him as he goes uninvisible. And
Closer than I thought.
he goes, "Oh fuck, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me." And when seen on a DC 14 perception check, he gets to flee 20 feet as a reaction. He will go 5, 10. He's now going to have to make the same throw that Henrik had to do before he goes any further. Can he pass a dexterity check of 14 here? Yes. And he gets another 20, sure.
Do we get 2 opportunity attacks?
You
since
do.
He moved?
In fact, it's going to be 3 opportunity attacks because the Wretched doesn't like him either. So we'll let you two go first. Sorry, Isabella.
Every time.
Oh no. A 12 just barely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
+2 because I'm still raging, so
6 damage. Perfect. As he goes, fuck, oh god, oh no, they're gonna get me.
Okay, and then...
Anything else you'd like to do?
Is it possible for me to dash at this point?
Have you used your action?
No.
Then yes, you can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, four. 1, 5, 6. Okay. 1. Right here. And I try to block his path. I mean, obviously I'm not, but, try to
Yeah, but you're trying.
summon up all my Z strength and try to be like intimidating, like, you shall not pass.
Oh, fuck!
Run the other way.
I'm getting out of here! As he goes immediately, whoop, and tries to flee.
Opportunity attack.
Nope, you've used your reaction.
What?
Because of the last turn, you have not refreshed your reaction. You don't get unlimited opportunity attacks, it takes up your reaction. Hey, me. As he gets to the end over here, he has reached the end of the battlefield. If he does not die by his next turn, then he does get to flee. And for good measure, he's gonna hide.
Oh my god.
I can't believe he took the body on his way out, too.
Yeah, he was here for it. Henrik, it is not, in fact, your
I thought he
turn.
was trying to save his own skin.
Elorsis, what would you like to do? Lots of things have happened. You've moved about 15 feet.
Oh, I'd like to see if I... fuck, never mind. I'd like to zoom up. Okay.
Elorsis suddenly uses his giant powers to fly.
Hendrik was wrong all along.
I can fly!
He grows wings from Earth shape.
Fly.
Become pterodactyl. Take a wing.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark.
Oh! It'll be a disadvantage, but you absolutely can.
Yeah, okay. So first off, I could use my 1d6 for this, right?
You've already used your Bardic Inspiration.
Didn't Z already cast it on me again?
No, just once.
Oh shit, I thought...
I did though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. No, thank you for realizing that. I did not see that pop up. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry. Feel free to add your D6.
13? 2. Fuck. At disadvantage, correct?
Yes, disadvantage.
13, 15.
15 will hit. As he goes uninvisible and goes, ah, fuck! They're gonna get me! They're gonna kill me!
Fucking loser. 7.
7 damage?
You to run the other way.
You'll never get away.
Jesus, that's terrifying. I told you to run the other way. You have no one else to blame but yourself. All right, 42. His hiding did not work out so well. Elorsis was able to shed that immediately. But you don't have your great axe yet, and you do have a wretched still in front of you.
Pack 'em.
Gonna smack him.
Okie doke. Oh wait, the wretched was also supposed to make a attack on the exposed, and that's the reason he didn't attack Isabella running by. I'm gonna do that as you attack the wretched.
Okay.
So it's not on you. This is for the exposed.
Fuck, Wretched.
Well, didn't work.
Damn it, Richard. One time you could be good.
The one time.
You had one job.
Ooh, not even wrestling your axe back. You're just going for the straight punch.
Yep.
16 does hit. Roll your unarmed strike damage plus your rage damage.
Yeah. Normal 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 damage.
Okay.
Al is very angry, does not care, just wants
Owl
hit.
is so angry.
Owl is very angry. Owl has killed 2 Wretched in this one combat alone. Both of these Wretched
I
were...
a lot of Wretched.
You have.
Said it's
You're the
my
Wretched
turn to
Slayer.
kill.
Mommy said it was my turn to hit a Wretched.
I get the Wretched. Your axe is stuck in its maw, however, or is stuck in its jugular, and you do see purple still glistening from its maw.
I feel like he wants you to take it.
I know, but
can
I'm
loot
just
it
saying it
af-
exists.
We can loot it after.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What if it brings over? I mean, Henry.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mean to click that. I'm so sorry.
You're all good. You're all good.
Can I try and dislodge my great axe and pick it up?
Yes, you can. That'll be a bonus action for it, since you slew it.
Alright.
Slew.
I have.
Slew.
Do I need to roll anything, or can I just?
Nah, you can just take it up.
Please.
It's just gonna take your
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'm going to zoom 20 feet this way,
Okie doke.
and I cannot do anything else but stare down the scary
Stare
thing
down the exposed.
and just glare at it with like wretched blood
Oh, fuck.
covering me, and I'm like, let him go.
No, he has to atone. He has to pay for what he's done.
What have you
We'll deal
done?
with him. You go away.
He is. You can see panic, terror, and absolutely smell a little bit of piss from you rounding the corner, covered in blood like that.
Jesus Christ.
Piss baby, piss baby, piss baby, piss baby.
Piss baby, piss
You gonna
baby.
do anal gland all over too? Everywhere.
Big word.
Big wood. Z, what would you like to
Does
do?
not know what to do.
Yeah,
He
Z
does
has
not
no
know
idea what's
what to
happening.
do.
Z's like, what?
I'm just inspiring out people out here. After my brother's death.
Jeez.
Hey, big bro, just keep flinging those rocks, buddy.
You could always try to do Dissonant Whisper again.
No, I
It is
don't
true.
have any more spells.
Oh.
I could do cantrips, but my cantrips need people to see.
Vicious Mockery?
I need to see.
Oh yeah, it says you can see within range.
I can't see.
If only you had a candle.
You just gotta keep running forward. I think this round is just you running.
Ah, jeez.
How far can you run, Z?
I
I feel like that's a movie reference.
Maybe.
Run,
It was not intentional.
I'm gonna catch you.
I'm gonna use the last one of that on you.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Oh shit! That's that. Okay.
Yeah, it's dead.
shit.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Here, I'll even.
Shit. Whatever. I
my
God,
have
42
an
left to
action,
pass.
so-
Yeah, you can do that.
Nope. That's as far as I can go. Okay.
That is, in fact, as far as you can go.
Yep. Yep. Good luck, guys.
All right, Isabella,
Finally, this guy ain't fucking hiding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I attack.
I attack.
I attack. Remember, you still have your stealthy killers active as well.
Well, what does that mean?
Read your feet.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Left, right. Size 6.5.
Imagine having a feed.
I'll gain advantage on stealth check.
Gaining advantage on stealth up to their. So, does that mean it'd be better for me to do hide and then sneak attack?
If you want. You could do bonus action hide. Oh wait, no, you don't have bonus action hide yet as a rogue, huh? Because that's level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Just go for
should
your
have
attack.
leveled up. Okay, I did. It was an 11, so I'm just gonna go for the bonus one. Unless that hits.
No, the 11 does not hit.
Okay, we're going for another one.
God. Does
12.
12 does hit.
Oh.
Roll damage. What is going on?
Oh boy, 6 damage.
Yeah.
He's looking really hurt right now, though. As you dig your dagger into him, you see more blood than usual rip out of his sides. He goes, "Oh fuck! Oh god, no!"
Can she have attacked for like putting her dagger into the wrist of the one he's holding Lawrence
With a 12, no, you would not be able to focus it that hard.
Okay. Is it possible to just grip Lawrence? Like have a hand on that too? Not like hold. Or
that would
anything,
take
but...
that would take a full action to like fully grapple something.
Okay. I can't do much anymore.
All right. He's been able to go a full round without being killed. He will hold Lawrence. He goes, "I'm out of here! Oh god, I live to see another day! Fuck!" And goes invisible.
Does Isabella get an opportunity to attack?
No.
No, he just gets to leave like that?
He gets to leave like that because he was able to survive the full round.
Oh no.
I was trying, man. I was trying.
It was very close. Very, very close. I'll put this into perspective for you guys. He had 7 HP.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
7 HP remaining. If that red shade had not been in the way of 42 probably could have gotten him low enough that Isabella would have finished him.
For real.
But
I'm so sorry.
For real.
as that concludes, combat ends. Although one of you is not here to see the ending.
Oh.
R.I.P.
We can't like go after him.
The top side is an open area. You can go right on through it if you want.
Guys,
You want to just keep chasing?
let's go.
We should go.
Yeah.
What about the shiny thing?
Zing!
grab the
Oh,
shiny
yeah,
thing.
you should grab it on your here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Right.
you do still have I don't know if any of you want to talk about maybe losing your brother a
Henrik?
second time.
But the more we talk, the further he gets.
Yeah, I think we put off talking until we actually have hold of her father.
Or feeling is like a mutual. We just lost our brother again. We can't lose our dad's body.
Hmm.
All
We
right.
need at least one of the two. A
Are you
berry or
guys
something.
immediately running off, or are you inspecting the wretched?
I feel like we should inspect it.
I would like to inspect the wretched real quick.
All right. As you inspect the wretched, you see this amongst its teeth.
Really quick, can we have color back?
Yeah, sure, for this scene, I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, it's purple. We found a thingy in the thingy.
Gemstone?
Yeah.
Let's just take it and can move on.
Okay.
Then.
There.
All right. You take the gemstone and move on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead
I
and
think I
add it
took
to your inventory. It should disappear if you do.
I took it, I think, but I don't think it disappeared.
Yeah, the pile's empty.
Yeah, it's in my inventory. With
As long as it's your inventory, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys move on, I'm going to activate this scene for you. The game is paused
I'm
though.
loading the hole.
Holy shit.
Hold it in. Yeah, I don't know what you're seeing.
I see a figure on the other side.
Someone's tremor sense lets them know a bit. Reload save. I love that as a comment. Just let me know once everyone's in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yep, I'm loaded in.
I'm 99. Loading hole. So I'm in.
You're in? Perfect. As you guys rush on through, following him, the crags and crevices go away, and you see ground finally reconnect its stony tissue over as the skin of the surface. As you run across, you start seeing trees pop up again, boulders, and more importantly, holes. Multitudes of holes digging into the ground, far beyond what the sight of any of your dark vision can see, into a place that none of you could perceive. Finally, though, after hearing the wretched whinings of the exposed, you're able to catch up to him. And as you do, all of you see him over here. I am going to move you guys a little bit for this, so apologies in advance, but this is just, you got to this scene, this thing happens. As you follow him, trying to get up close, you see him go, no, I'm finally here, I made it. Oh God, they're gonna finally, I'm not gonna die for this, I'm not gonna die. And he goes further and further up, and when you guys round the corner,
Yep.
you all see
Oh my god.
a large creature with webbed fingers and a gaping maw.
Oh,
That's
I'm-
what I saw.
I'm just staring at stream to see this because I cannot actually see.
And as you see this creature, the exposed runs up to him going, Look, see, I brought him just for you. I didn't even get rid of him myself, for like you asked. You can use him for the ritual. You can, wait, sorry, actually, I'm a bit of water.
Oh, I thought that was him. And you.
Imagine.
Way to break
The
our
voice hurts.
immersion.
Yeah. As you
He's
see
just
him go,
asthmatic, guys. Look at how thin he is.
yeah. As you go across, you see him go, look, I brought him for you. You can use him just like the orders are. I'm not I didn't desert. I didn't. And you'll see this creature look in his direction, go, little exposed. As he grabs the creature by its neck. No, what are you doing? I did what I did what you asked. I didn't leave. I didn't desert. I'm here. You have done what was asked, and we don't need you anymore. And he opens his maw ever wider, as long as his torso is, and wraps around the creature. In one bite, he is gone.
Oh my god.
Isabella
After
whispers,
a
"I
couple
know
seconds
you
of
will
chewing, oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, Isabella just whispers like, I told you to run the other way.
After a couple of seconds of chewing, gnawing, you see him go, and he spits the bones out over to the southwest. but you hear no clatter among the ground. It is here that I'll unpause the game as you see him start moving towards Lawrence.
Okay, so real quick, we're fighting him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should.
Okay.
Because I could
Do we
use magic
have a
stone.
choice at this point?
I don't think so.
I'd like to hide.
All right.
I'd like to,
go ahead and roll me a stealth check. You're going to be trying to do a DC 13 for this one. And then we'll have Aloxis's magic stone go off.
Oof, nice.
Perfect.
20.
You are considered hidden.
Okay.
And then
Be right next to you. Right here.
sorry about that.
Okay.
We will start rolling for some initiatives once I take certain people off the board. All right, everybody, feel free to roll for your initiative.
Can I roll attack first?
Yeah, you can, if you want, either whatever direction you want to go for.
No, I already rolled attack, but or not attack.
You rolled your initiative, that's fine.
Attack.
Yeah, roll your attack. Magic Stone, 9 will not hit.
Okay.
However,
There's
it is a surprise attack. I'll let you do an added advantage.
I'll just do one more. 13.
13 will not hit.
Okay. Does at least grab his attention?
It definitely grabbed his attention
Okay, cool.
as he looks up at all of you and goes, with that, though, everyone's rolled their initiative. We are beginning with Isabella.
Okay. I'm hidden.
You are hidden.
Okay. Good. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll hide right here.
Oh, thank you, 42. I swear to God, I've changed your token to be 0.5s, and it just never updates.
I'll hide right here, and
Okay.
I'll hold an action.
What are you holding?
I'm holding. If he passes through,
If he passes through, you're doing a sneak attack as opposed to a reaction attack.
yes.
Got you.
Okay.
So when he enters your space is when I'm going to have that proc. Because then if he leaves that space, you could do your reaction still.
I was gonna have him be crosses just in front of him, he heads to the other group.
So you don't want it when he enters your space.
No. How do I ping again? Is it C or H?
No, just click and hold.
Just click and hold.
It doesn't ping for me.
You're clicking
You're
and
just
holding the
clicking and
left mouse button.
There you go.
Okay. So if he crosses just here.
If he crosses there, so not enters that square, he has to leave that square.
Yes.
Okay. You see him
So as
go
soon as he's
here, and then he's gonna go here, and so this is when it would proc, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and go for your sneak attack. Is that add advantage because it's a sneak? Perfect. Nat 20!
Woo!
So you're gonna do your max damage, which will be 1d4 plus 5. So that will be 9 damage.
I'll just hit the button.
Go for it.
Wait, did you say 9 damage?
Yeah, 9 damage.
It shouldn't be 8 plus 5, 13.
Wait, why should it be 8 plus 5? She rolls a d4.
D4.
Oh, D4.
No. So
okay, 'cause-
that's the
okay.
critical kind of dice. I do mine differently.
Okay,
I just do
yeah.
max normal damage.
I thought she had 2 D4s on her normal. I didn't see that was crit. My bad.
I mean, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, the sneak attack die. You're right. Thank you, Wax. Feel free to say that. You don't have to be silent for all these, dude. You feel free to talk.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be easier since I'm dead.
No. Feel free to talk. You are still very much at the table here for this. I'm sorry that your character died, but like you Wax
It's all
are still
good. I
here.
jumped in lava.
The sneak attack die is a d6, if I remember correct. Because if so, then we're adding another 6 to this damage. Is that correct, Luna? Your sneak attack is a d6?
Well, I know. That's a great question, man.
It should be, right?
It's a easy sneak attack.
Yeah, extra D6.
Cool. Then we're adding
Yeah.
another 6 damage onto that. So that will be 15 damage in total you just did, which is perfect. Except for the fact that he now knows where you are.
Yeah.
And he is going to make 2 attacks, one with a bite and one with his claws.
I'm gonna die.
I believe in you. A plus 8 to hit. A plus 8 to hit.
There's a 12 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, love that. As he goes to try and gulp you down whole, he misses, and with a mouthful of dirt, he goes with his claws to swipe. His webbed fingies come to strike at you. Wow, he's failing really hard today. Well, that's that.
Main character syndrome.
I'm not trying, I swear.
I'm just naturally so important.
Okay.
Lorsis, what would you like to do?
If I'm moving past 42, would I need to get? Will I be able to just pass?
As long
fire
as 42
for them?
allows you, you can move past them.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
fine.
ahead. Teamwork makes the dream work.
No.
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 I know more words than the wretched.
You said yes.
I said yes.
The wretched's like,
Okay,
what the
okay.
fuck is that?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bitch.
Okay.
What do you want to go for?
You broken?
He's going for a thunder wave.
DC.
Oh, that music sting was like just in time. I love that. Okay, he's making a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Well,
I think he's just taking half, right?
let's double check on this.
Yeah, on the successful.
Yeah, it takes half as much damage. So roll that damage.
So 3.
3. Well, it'll be I round up on mine.
Okay. I'd like to use my free perception
Go for it.
to see if he has any other abilities or features.
Sure thing.
19.
19. He has the features. Oh, well, he has the attacks bite, claws. He has the features multi-attack and life hunger.
I see.
Would you like to know the description of any one of these abilities?
Life hunger, please.
There you go.
If a creature the hungry
You can see regains hit points. The hungry gains 2 benefits until the end of its next turn. It has advantage on attack rolls, and its bite deals an extra 1d8 necrotic damage on a hit.
Oy, 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 oy.
None of you better be gaining health back in front of me. Or else you're looking tasty. Z, you noticed that there is a creature doing something off in the distance, and you saw a big thunder wave just go... Or you heard it, at least.
Yep, there was something going on. Let's see.
You should give them their ear candle boxes.
I should have. I completely forgot.
Okay.
I did give you guys a chance.
You did.
Damn it.
I can see him. I can see a foot.
I can see it, and a
No,
foot's all
that
you
means-
need.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. God. Love that. Love that so much. It's just so little to actually see. Anyways, let's see here.
Rapier. Okay, an 8 doesn't hit. Doesn't, nope.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Unless you got a bonus action, which is usually a spell, there's probably not much.
Nope. Yeah. Okay, that's all I can do. It's like
All right.
Z's just like just tried to hit it, but nope, no use. God damn it.
All right, 42. I will say that you are still in rage for this.
Amazing. I was gonna ask that. So I will. Can I scoot by Ulorsis and Z to get here?
Go for it.
I'll allow
Okay.
it this one time.
And
This
I'm
one
going to-
time.
Thank you, baby brother. And I will attack with my great axe.
All right,
Oh, I need
go
to
for a
set
swing. I will put you here for the attack, though.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Yeah. Well,
Plus your rage
Plus
damage
2.
with another 2, so that'll be 16.
so 16.
Love that. What's it like as you cleave into him?
42 is like, I'm not leaving anyone else behind. It goes and like slashes at the sling's ankles because that's probably what it can reach. And goes for the ankles.
All right. As those ankles come out and more blood starts pouring out of him, the hungry starts going, "You look tasty."
No.
And it's at this point, Lorsis, you will feel a little bit of a burning in your side wherever you're holding your journal.
Okey-dokey.
Other than that, is there anything else you're doing, 42?
I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Isabella. There is someone adjacent to them, so you have automatic sneak attack advantage.
Oh, cool. Let's do that then.
Go for it. Roll sneak attack.
There's a
Yep, that's hitting.
23 hit.
Yes. Roll your damage and add your d6.
Oh, 6. Okay. Oh no.
If you just press the square, it'll automatically do it.
Damn it. I look foolish
That's
instead.
kind of
You're foolish
awkward.
again. I literally gave you guys a
11.
dice tray to use. 5, cool. So that's gonna be 11 taken off. Perfect.
Okay, and then for bonus action, I'll attack again. And it's a normal attack, or is it the sneak attack still?
It is a normal attack.
Okay. Does 22 hit?
A 22 hits. That'll be 6. Cool.
And then I'd like a perception to see how the health is doing.
Sure thing.
Perception. I wish I had modifiers. Okay. I'm done.
All right. Our boy here, what's he gonna do here? He's gonna go for just another multi-attack again. His first one with his bite. He's gonna be doing this over on 42. Because 42 looks scrumdiddlyumptious.
No. I will
Well,
not be a chicken bite today. Uh-oh.
does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
I think you're a chicken bite today.
I am a chicken bite today. I didn't want to be, but I am.
That'll be 4 damage. Necrotic.
I'm good.
As he bites down into you, you feel it's not like a
Wait, isn't it
piercing
half?
damage. It,
yeah,
no, because it's necrotic.
Because, yeah,
no.
if it was physical, it'd be fine, but because it's necrotic.
Magical.
It gets magical. It's elemental. Basically, Rage will have bludgeoning, piercing,
Yeah.
or slashing. But his bites are necrotic because it's not the teeth actually hurting you. He's more or less like trying to engulf you and letting the poison or the necrotic death decaying energies from his teeth whittle you down so you're easier to just gulp.
So what you're
Yikes.
saying is he's nomming on Nami.
He is nomming on Nami. And while he's busy
Snack.
nomming on down, he is gonna
Damn right you are.
swipe with his claws over at Z.
Oh, 20.
Z, does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
4 damage. And with that, he will pass his turn. Lorsis, you're watching your sister. Or I'm sorry, 42. Are you she her or are you they them for 42?
42 is they them.
They them. You see your sibling getting munched down on, and Z also getting like swiped on across. Both little winged buddies are dying. What do you want to do against that?
Go right up here.
Ah, Thunderwave again. I see. You're just like clapping in front of this guy.
Yeah. Clap his cheek. I mean, what?
Clap his. Oh, whoa. Hey, oh.
Whoa.
Don't clap his cheeks while he's voring a bird.
No, that's what she said.
Looking like he passes, but he'll still take half damage.
4.
Yep.
4?
Yep, 4 damage. All right.
And then before I end my turn, I side sweep him.
Ooh.
Going 5 feet back to the side.
To the side. He's
Trip him
like,
up.
hey, whoa, hey.
Whoa,
Z-
whoa.
Hey, I'm thrown off kilter here. Now there's a bug attacking me. Z, what are you aiming to do?
I don't really have. You know what? Let's see if yeah. Let's see if that works.
Go for it. He'll see what his wisdom gives him.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
That doesn't pass. Full damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll have
Let's
disadvantage
go.
on its next attack roll.
It did one, but he has disadvantage next time.
Hey,
That's
that's
a good
utility. Yep, that's utility right there.
That's the good part. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ending here.
All right, 42.
I'm going to attack the thingy again. With my great axe.
Great axe.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh
No.
no. Well, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Weeps.
And you're not even level 2, so you can't reckless attack things.
No. God damn it.
Level 1 adventures are hard.
Yeah.
Okay. It says I have a dagger as a bonus action. Would I be able to use that?
You were not wielding it because the great axe takes 2
Okay.
hands. Yeah.
Okay. My mistake. Then no, I will end my turn.
No worries. If you were having a hand axe, then yeah, you could be dual wielding. Otherwise,
Okay,
though.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
42
okay, go
just
ahead and
lets out
pass.
a battle screech and stands there menacingly.
Okay.
Okay.
The hungry meanwhile goes. What do you have, puny Isabella?
How do you know my name?
I heard it around.
Lies.
Maybe I said something I shouldn't have known canonically.
Wow, I can't believe the big bad is metagaming.
Imagine metagaming.
I looked up
No,
your
no.
stat blocks online.
What's online?
It's from his past life.
Yeah. Zurg, is this normal or advantage?
There's someone next to them, so it's at advantage. Your sneak attack basically goes off if you have an ally within melee range of the target you're trying to attack.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
42, Z, and Dolores being there just automatically gives it.
You're welcome, guys.
You're
16. Go ahead and roll your damage.
welcome. Let's all just take one step back.
No, we want this. We're
7
okay.
plus your D6, remember.
Oh. I'm using the tray table this time.
Yay, the mod works.
God damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You still got 8 damage off in there.
Wait.
It's what it's.
I'm doing the perception right now. See its health. Yeah. Gimme.
16. Bless you.
Bless you.
My goodness.
Ooh.
All right. With a 16, I can tell you that he is anywhere between 20 and 30% of his health.
Okay, well, we're about to go down.
Down. Second
About to
attack.
go down.
We yelling timber. You better move.
Yep, that
You
hits.
better dance.
Dun, dun, dun. Pop, pop, pop. 9 damage. Wow,
Oh.
you did more
Oh.
without the sneak attack die.
Zurg, as she hits, can she cast dispel magic?
Ooh, that is as a bonus action for that.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no. I'm wrong. It says spell against the target as part of the attack.
Yeah.
So you want to cast your dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I end it.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, it was worth a try.
Okay.
That's awkward.
I just wanted to use my mask's feature.
I just wanted to use it. Anyways, he's going for a multi-attack. He's gonna try and finish gobbling up 42 over here.
No.
42, how much health you got left?
9.
9 tasty hit points.
No.
See, this is where you lie and tell me you have 1,000.
And I believe you. 19. Oh.
Stupid monster.
Wow, he rolled really low on that. Two damage.
Thank God.
But he really
Thank
wants
you,
you
sir.
finished off. Actually, he needs to flip a coin between either you or Isabella because you are both the ones that are
no.
absolutely destroying him.
I'm doing stuff too.
2 will be Isabella.
He does disadvantage on the
You're
attack.
right. Thank you. So there's a chance that damage did not come your way. let's roll our d20 and see if it would have been less than. So he rolled an 11 and he rolled an 11.
Oh.
So, okay, unfortunately no difference. But thank you for reminding me about
my AC is
that.
12.
Wait, what?
My AC is 12.
Oh no, but it's +8. So
But it's
Oh,
it's a +8. He rolled an
Never
11 the
mind.
first time too.
I forgot the.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He is gonna take his claws over on Isabella though, because Isabella hurt him a lot and he's angry.
And this too would be at disadvantage, no?
No, it was
just
only the
the
first attack. Second attack wouldn't be.
This does hit.
Five. He did more with the D4 than the D8.
That's embarrassing. That's a skill dip right there.
That is a skill diff.
I'd honestly
Isabella,
just
how
kill
you
myself.
feeling?
You know how I'm feeling, man.
No, say it for the chat. Say it for those at home. How you feeling?
I'm at 1 health, guys.
Ah! Okay.
So
Oh, don't
take that
worry,
for
I
what you will.
Let me just healing word you right here, right now.
No. Don't
Do
you
it,
dare.
healer.
I'd like to
just finish him
cast
off.
healing
Just finish
word.
him off.
Thunderclap.
You're just gonna keep thunderclapping this fucker. I love that.
Oh, no. The first ones were thunder wave. This is.
Oh, okay.
You need
Yep.
to be
AoE around you. No one else is within 5 feet.
That's why I sidestepped.
That's hey, smart
Slide to the
thinking.
left, slide
All right,
to the right.
Constitution saving throw. He needs to beat your spell save. What's your spell save?
10.
10. He needs to beat a 10.
9.
+3. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he rolled a 9.
Oh,
it
no,
didn't
I
come
thought-
up for me. Nope. Okay,
No,
yeah, he failed it.
Oh, fuck.
Aw.
One big damage.
One big damage. You clapped in
No,
his face and he went, owie.
Now I do have my wooden staff as a bonus action. No,
Oh,
right?
perfect. As long as it's a bonus action, go for it.
Attack.
Attack. Well,
Oh no.
as you go to bonk him, he catches the wooden staff and goes, and just growls in your face.
Okay. Perception to see any weaknesses.
Okay. 14 is just enough to know about him. Weaknesses, he is weak to radiant damage.
Fuck, if only we had monkey.
If only you had someone who could cast radiant damage, who might have white paws.
Yeah. How does he feel about his appearance? If we insult his appearance, maybe.
With a 14, I can also answer this for you. He does not give a shit.
Man.
I mean, thinking about insults though. It's like I want to make sure if he rolls low, he gets disadvantage. Come on.
Nope.
Damn it. I tried.
You tried. It's worth it. It's worth the effort.
Yeah.
Anything else with your turn?
No, I don't have anything.
You don't have
Okay.
a bonus action?
Huh?
You don't have anything in your bonus action?
Well,
I think it's all spells, but they're out of spells.
My bonus action would have the intimidating presence thing, but that gives advantage to hitting me.
That does. However, has he even tried to hit you? I think he's tried to hit you once.
Only once, because I've been rolling shit. Kinda hard to
Maybe you should
to
try
pay
it.
attention.
Yeah, I mean, that still gives.
It's better than him hitting Luna, who is at 1.
Hold on. The thing is the fucking poison cloud, because it. I
Yeah.
don't
If it's too much,
remember
don't deal with
how
it.
Much. Hold on, I can't fucking see how big area of effect the poison cloud is. I forgot.
The poison cloud should be 10 feet diameter.
And I think as long as the creature doesn't end the turn in it, this should be fine, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Huh? What?
A creature that ends its turn completely within the cloud must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So if you cast it, and as long as 42 doesn't like,
yeah,
end their
42
turn,
does come after me.
so 42 doesn't end their turn in the.
42 has to do a sidestep.
42 would have to.
Mommy, I am looking at you. I'm thinking about an incident.
The incident.
I will not step into the poison today.
Just 10 foot,
for
so wait, 10
people to
foot
see, this would be the 10-foot
that-
radius.
That much.
Oh yeah, you're good. Because
Hey, if I go here. Yeah.
Don't even gotta move. Look at that.
Perfect.
That's being a tactician right there.
Heck yeah. Using
yeah,
the big
using that.
brains.
All right. Is there anything on cast that happens?
Let me see here. So you create a cloud of poisonous smoke that lasts for 1 minute. The creature that ends its turn completely within the cloud. So
Or take
it's
1d10
only when
poison.
it ends its turn.
Okay. So when it ends its turn,
Can
it'll
I-
have to take 1d10 and become
Yeah.
Can I
stunned.
use
if it fails.
perception to check health check right now?
Nothing's changed on its health from last we checked it.
Oh yeah.
It's between 20 and 30%.
Okay, I forgot.
You're all good.
Okay.
I'll give that to you for free.
It's a perception for fucking what is it, abilities, because I'm concerned with some.
you could also check for modifiers as well.
I mean,
Because I mean,
You can check for anything about him. You want to know anything about this creature or its stat block or what it's going to do next. Yeah, literally anything at all. Is basically that roll is basically DM, what is happening? And I go, this is what's happening.
The only ability that we need to be worried about is life hunger, but that's only if someone regains hit points. That's the only feat that I think he has. Or like, that's the only feat that he hasn't used with us. I think he's used everything else.
oh my god. I'm sorry, the chat just said what about its dating history?
You could know about it. You want to know what this creature's dated? Hey, feel free.
How has this creature? How many creatures have
This creature's well, roll a 14 or higher, and I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
You got it next turn.
What's fuck? What? Have we seen its constitution modifier?
Yes. Butler's had to do Constitution saving throws before.
Oh right.
It was a +3.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Good luck.
Cool. 42. What does the owl do today?
I am not stepping in the poison cloud today. I'm going to attack with my great axe.
I'm going to stand here. I'm gonna just do what I was told. A 21
be
hits.
A good noodle. Oh come on.
Oh my god.
So that's 5.
Okay. 5 is. He is not looking good right now. As he's been hit by that great axe, he goes.
You don't know what we've been through, what we persist for.
Persist these nuts.
Fuck!
Does he take psychic damage?
You got me! 5 psychic damage.
Oh my god. Amazing.
I did so much.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Since I attacked, am I able to leave without triggering an opportunity attack or no?
No.
No.
That would be a
okay.
disengage.
You could sidestep.
I cannot do that. I guess I could sidestep. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Wait, are you gonna do a thingy with the thunderclap? I don't know if I want to be near you.
I mean, if anything, I could. I could always move up and like sideways too.
Okay. If not, I can stay here.
That doesn't matter. Either way, you're not in the cloud.
Okay, yes, I'm not in the cloud. We're okay. 42 is gonna look at the thing and be like, as long as the the heart beating is going, we're not gonna leave anyone behind. We already lost one person, we're not gonna lose our dad too. And
How do you know about the heart?
I don't know, he keeps asking me questions. People keep asking that phrase, and I don't know what it means.
You will never find the heart.
Oh,
Do
so
you know
it's
where
an
it
actual
is?
thing.
Isabella?
Oh, hold on. I was eating a snack, sorry.
Mouth full of snacks. Oh, it's me? Oh,
No.
it's my
I'm getting a shock.
It's alright, guys. It's fun.
Taco.
If you want to just click the attack button, you can do that.
No. Zurg, so during this time, as death approaches Isabella, and it gets very close, I think she has a change of heart, and starts to believe in religion. Can every attack now be radiant?
I would like to change my class to
If you can name me a god that exists in this world, then yes. What god are you praying to that canonically exists?
Pray to Zurg.
don't do that. I'll tell you that's wrong. What?
Ivraicist?
Ivraicist? Did you just say Ivraicist?
Yeah. Obviously, this world must be named after a god.
Roll a d4.
Oh my god!
No, I'm kidding. You're not taking damage for it. No, he is not a real god.
Ivraicitis.
You had your
That's a
chance.
disease.
Oh man.
That's a disease. Wait, could you not have said the smile?
I didn't know if the smile was, or if the one who watches was one as well. I'm not
24.
sure if they're gods or not.
Roll damage. Are they? I will not answer those questions.
No.
Don't know.
One way to find out.
Isabella,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
Okay, as V emits the poison cloud, I imagine like Isabella kind of slinks behind and hides in the haze, and then as this thing is just like, what are you doing? She comes in and stabs it in the heart.
As a very lights shine down from Isabella.
Yeah,
As
the god suddenly exists now.
The god has been spoken into existence.
The god has been spoken into existence. No, as you go and you stab him with a final, he falls to the ground, defeated. And with his final words, he looks to you, 42, as he says,
You will not find the heart. You will stay trapped like us.
Oh fuck.
Just gonna keep trying.
Can I check the journal? I was burning in my head.
hey, he remembers it.
I had an ADHD moment.
That's okay. There's a lot of things happening. If you would like to check your journal, you would see that next to the hungry, there is a note written that if enough slashing damage is done to him, he will become the bloodthirsty, as he drinks his own blood to gain health back, while siphoning it from others as well. He would become vampiric. But no one did enough slashing damage to him, so it didn't happen. He did not transform.
Bet.
Oh my god, 42 does
Although 42 was
slashing damage.
close.
Oh no!
When you attacked his ankles, I was like, ooh, we're getting close.
How much damage was until
He needed 10
getting-
more slashing damage to happen to him.
Oh my god.
Good thing I do piercing.
Yep, you kept doing piercing, and I'm like, yep, okay, that doesn't count. I specifically said slashing.
Is there anything on him?
On him, yes. On him, you will find, if it wants to put it down. Does it not want to put it down? Okay, that's fine. I'll put it down from the
Out of spite.
inventory section instead. Maybe? Wow, it really doesn't want to add it. Okay. On his person, you find another white candle.
Oh, okay.
If anyone wants to take it, I will add it to their inventory.
Z.
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 Take the candle.
Z, would you like the white candle?
Yeah, sure. But do we even have anything to light it up with?
Oh my god.
Doesn't one of you have prestidigitation?
I think
Wait.
Z does.
Maybe it was Henrik.
Wait, oh my god.
Yeah, Z has.
It literally says,
Wait, oh
yeah,
my
you can
gosh.
instantly light or snuff out a
I didn't
candle.
know that. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've had this spell, I forgot about it. Oh my
Also,
gosh.
for intents and purposes, I will say the poison cloud goes away unless you want it to stick around Z.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like once the guy's surely gone, it's like, no more.
Got you.
I'd like to pick up Lawrence and head back towards where Hendrik took the big plunge.
As you go to pick up Lawrence really quickly, with the little bit of dark vision you have, you would first notice off Elorsis, before your tremor sense, that over here is a large pit. Even your tremor sense can't feel down how far this goes or how wide it is. It feels at least 30 feet wide. You can still go back to the others, though, with Lawrence, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to just take Lawrence and just tell them about the. As I go back, like, there's a huge chasm on the other side of the wall.
In fact,
he'd find
as-
Isabella like on her knees and all slumped over because it seems like life doesn't really.
Yeah, life's not really doing Isabella any good things right now, huh?
Yeah, like they might have defeated this, but they still lost her brother.
But for now, let's go back to where he had taken the dive with Father this time.
Where do you want to go back to?
To the where Hendrik had fallen. into
Got
the
you.
lava.
Does anyone protest against this and want to check out this area? Or will you all follow Elorsis back to where Henrik fell?
I'll follow.
Following baby big brother.
Got you. Oh, did it not activate? Oh, wait, no. Fuck, I literally brought... No one spoke, so I thought I had the wrong one activated. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Quick shuffle back. Don't
We're in now.
sweat it.
Bring
Is
it
everyone
back,
in?
though.
I'm in.
One hop this time. Yeah.
Cool.
Slay.
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 Like,
Okay. Can I peer into like the chasm to see if there's like anything?
You see before you a pulsing, undulating magma stream that seems to be flowing in a direction. But other than that, there is only the warm glow of the fires below.
Do we sense his soul or anything like before?
If you give me a Arcana or perception check, you can. The Arcana will be a DC of 16. The Perception will be a DC of 20.
Can I try as well?
Yes.
Fuck, 16.
Okay. Unfortunately, neither of you are able to see anything.
Could I fly over the chasm and see if I can get a better view?
Go for it. Same check as before.
Okay. It was Arcana or Perception?
Arcana or Perception? Perception is 20.
Okay.
I believe I said Arcana should be 16.
Okay.
I thought I said 15 for Arcana.
And no, it should be 16.
Oh, either way.
16.
Well, okay.
Not
It passes
an
both of them.
absolute unit.
42. You can tell that there is no soul amongst this aether. You feel the same presence, like a familiar etheric glow emanating from below. Something familiar. You're not exactly able to put your finger on it, but it is definitely familiar. But what's more familiar or important is that this feels very similar to the aether of that sky shield you sort of ran into earlier. The aether that you felt consuming you when you ran through the that space-time distortion. But more alive? It's not your brother's soul, it's not the brother's life force, but there is a sense of life within this aether, as opposed to the other being more like an ambient, more just like nature itself kind of thing. But your brother is not here.
What if he's not dead and he's just in another plane?
Maybe when I went through the other hole, there was... I went back to the portal place. And then there was like a weird... Like at one point it looked kind of like a sunset, but then it went back to black when I was coming out of the hole again. Maybe he got teleported somewhere? Maybe there's more.
What were
Maybe there was...
What were the objects we needed for the ritual? A candle, a gemstone, and what else?
Candle, gemstone, water,
incense, wasn't it?
incense. And I think there's more now.
Those the 2 keys that Dad had.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the keys.
I have one. Where was the other one?
is there anything on our dad's body? Is there?
Do you want to investigate his body?
Yeah, yes please.
All right. As you investigate his body, you notice that most anything of like immediate value seems to have been stripped off. Any like weapons, any specific poison vials and stuff. You can definitely tell there were pouches that were to hold these, but the actual items themselves have been stripped clean. But what does remain behind are a couple of journals. And these seem to be quick field notes, things that he was going to add to his main Monster Hunter journal, but just never got to have the time to transfer over. And more importantly, a pair of notes that defines the ritual. This ritual, to be undertaken by the Widebrims under the behest of the Zuruntan government, would entrap this battlefield. As the War of the Hydras raged on and Zurunta began to tear itself apart in the very capital of this new globally dominated empire, no one wanted these to escape this seat of power. And so the Wide Brims were tasked with sealing it off. On top of some other experiments that they've been given leeway to do at their own discretion, the Wide Brims were instructed to build a heart. And as long as this heart beat with the passions of sorrow, regret, the hunger, the wretched, the fearful, the lonely, then none shall escape the capital of Zurunta. None shall be able to break out into the wilds and lay waste to the rest of the world, so that it may remain in its domination for the Count. This ritual was to be upheld by taking the remaining soldiers, by taking the remaining generals who were not aware of this, and sacrificing them in various key points. In order to get them to these key points, various tunnels would be built connecting the land. Although none could escape this area, the Wide Brims are a crafty bunch, and this was sort of like their loop hole to try and still get from place to place very quickly, and be able to funnel who they needed where they needed. As they do that, sacrifices would be made, monsters would be created, and a heart would be born from their overswelling emotions. If all of these soldiers or creatures perish, the heart would be very much weakened. And if that heart is taken out, the shield goes down, everyone is free. But also, anything that survived is also free on top of that. For this, in order to stop anyone who might come inside, because the shield only works one way, they had a summoning circle sort of set aside as a failsafe, that the creatures, with their raw emotions, would be sort of hardwired or innately drawn to try and complete, with these 6 objects to try and summon the guilty. And if they are able to summon the guilty, the Wide Brim's final plan would enact, breaking the shields, ripping apart the heart, and would hunt down any that it deemed guilty to Zurunta's crimes. And in a final passage of that note, Lauren says, "I regret this. This heart is my regret. I will create someone who can stop this. If there are none that will venture inside, I will birth new souls from the life stream that can free us."
We needed to know where we are, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's that. We're in the capital of Zurunta. Isn't
Wow.
it?
So we need to find this heart?
Yeah. We need to get rid of every creature here.
Well, we've been doing a good job of that so far.
We dealt with the lonely, the lost, the angry. Was it the angry?
I think so.
Yeah, the angry,
The hungry.
The
Hungry. What was the one that we just...
the
Wasn't this the hungry?
Yeah, that was the hungry, but what was the one before that one?
The exposed.
Exposed.
The exposed, yeah.
Oh, the exposed, and then the one before the exposed.
That was
The
This
exposed was
that was the
fearful.
lost.
the lost. That's right.
Mentioned the fearful. I don't think we've
come across the lost? The lonely?
I can read it again. I was sort of
Okay.
I wasn't fully on it for that one. If you want to know what exactly it is, the ones that are listed in there. If it wants to let me we're gonna go to it with what my actual notes say. It said that you, the spirits would be housed within the angry, the hungry, the lonely, the lost, and the wretched. And finally, the exposed.
Okay. But the fucker said that we won't find the heart or something, was it? Where the fuck is it?
So as of this, we just need one more, right? Do it?
You have beaten them all. Anything that is listed in there,
yeah,
you
we
have.
I was gonna say, yeah, we've
okay.
gotten them
I
all.
thought-
Yep.
We're almost done with this bullshit.
So now we need to find this heart and break it, right?
I
Do we want to check out the
Where would it be?
portal again? Because you said the last time you felt a presence like that, you went back to the portal, right?
Yeah, I went to the hole where we fought the Lost, I think? There was
What do you...
a hole in the ground, and I went down, and it led to the portal. The room...
Do you think we can just, like...
The summoning circle that we went...
Do you think we can just all fall through the portal, fall through the hole there, or maybe we shouldn't because you and Isabel are the ones who are able to fly. So I mean, my wings aren't really for flying.
I think you could glide though.
Maybe we could... There were a bunch of holes in the other part we were just at, right? Maybe we can maybe fly through these holes and check them out.
That's venturing into the unknown now. I want to see if our big brothers
Oh, that's true.
probably still at the portal.
Okay. We can...
You guys want to go
yeah,
and
we
try
can
and
take a
find.
shortcut through the portal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. As we do that, as a quick thing, we will smash cut to where your brother is. Henrik, as you open your eyes, we will take a quick break for bio stuff. And then we will come back
Okay.
and we will see what happens from there. You guys are right near the end of this. We're gonna take just like 5-10 minutes,
huh?
Dude, was not. I'm always wrong in my estimates. I'm so sorry, but we are close. We are very, very close. We're very close.
We're so close. We just gotta see if Hendrik's still alive. If he isn't, then we'll find the heart.
Yep. I am going to bring us to a BRB screen real quick. And then it is 13 minutes past right now. Let's come back at 20 past, so 7 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
BRB. I'm sorry that I'm never the time I say it's gonna be. I'm gonna. I keep thinking like, oh, this is a quick adventure. Oh wait, but this would impact a lot of things, huh? I should add these things into it because that's canonically what would be available. And then, anyways.
Haha, first one back. Fuck. Go do bio stuff, dude. So what you're saying is, you took us to go pee with you. Aw, Zurg. You're such a romantic. I always love it.
Once the others are all here, we'll activate the scene.
Can you give me the mask, by the way?
Oh, yes. Okay. Actually, remind me about that mask. What did it look like?
It was Dennis's mask. It was like the horn, I think the red horn one.
Oh, the red horned one. Okay. So you have that red horned mask, but that was back when this was a larger one shot. And it had a thing to like activate it and attune it. I'm going to say for this that the mask actually doesn't do anything, because for the thing you're about to do, it actually doesn't impact that much. So you have it for lore reasons.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mechanically, mechanically it does not do anything.
Does it do things though?
It did do things. I will say that it had a commanding presence over Wretched.
Okay.
Because those were his soldiers, so he was able to command them.
And
but I can let y'all know there's not a single Wretched alive anymore, so...
So we really just killed everything.
You really did kill everything. Like it said in the note, the only other thing that could have happened would have been if you guys summoned the Guilty. Because summoning the Guilty would have added to the heart's strength, but also the Guilty would have tried to rip apart the shield itself to like unleash these horrors along the world. So because you guys didn't summon that, this place is a wasteland right now except for the heart.
Okay.
Which is the only thing keeping you guys from leaving.
Cool.
I'm technically here. I'm just doing little things, but I'm still present.
No worries. Once Wax is here, we'll probably start up then. And we'll let the others listen in since this is mainly Wax's scene.
Oh.
Perfect. Oh. Wax, are you ready to open your eyes?
Yes, sir.
With a steady thump, your eyes grow lighter. You feel your eyes begin to open, and what you feel at first could possibly be you swaying across a track of some sort. You realize, no, you're floating in a kind of space. You're not able to tell where you are, but you're able to feel what you are within. The heart thumps before you. You are within its life stream. You are fuel for its fire. And your emotions will power its regret. As you feel yourself within this thing, you do hear a voice reach out to you. It is hard to reach you. I am not able to provide you the protections I once was. Are you okay?
Yes. I don't know if this is bad.
The voice becomes slightly stronger, enough to give itself form before your consciousness. It is most certainly not okay. I have done all I can to mitigate the finalities of death, but you find yourself not in a place of death, but a place of fuel and fire. You are within the heart. This is why the hearts beat. This is why Zurg has not fallen. And you, Henrik, this is the reason you were given for your heart to beat.
To power this?
To defeat this. Lawrence, at one time, was here to fuel the fire, but he left. He disseminated from it, and he bid me help to aid him in breathing 5 new souls from the life stream for an exchange of his own. To destroy this was the reason your hearts were to beat, but throughout this, you have found your own reasons to continue existing. Do you still remember them?
I believe it was to learn. But if I'm here, can I still stop it?
It is much harder, but yes, there could be a way. If you were to take enough of the aether, of the magical presence that this heart takes in order to fuel itself to continue its shield, you could reconstitute your own body. You could break out from it. Is that something you still wish to do?
If this were destroyed, would it eventually kill me and my family?
No, it would free you. This heart is what keeps you trapped within the capital of Zurg.
Before I try anything, can I try and almost, while I'm here, like almost, I don't know if that would be like an insight check or something, but since I'm in or at the heart, could I try and like figure out, like, just, you know, the age-old question, why it thinks that it's beating?
Totally. I guess for the heart here, that would be an insight check or an arcana check. The arcana check would tell you more of the mystical reasons why it thinks it is beating. The insight might give you more of the philosophical reasons why it thinks it's beating.
True. Could I do I have to pick one, or could I roll twice for each one?
You will get one.
Okay. I'll do Arcana.
Okay. With a 14, you can understand the aether flowing through this is not the same as it was in the life stream for you. It was not of souls and existence and memories. Here, it is raw emotion. It is all these painful emotions specifically. It is of sorrow. It is of pain and despair, of hunger and anger and loss and loneliness, all funneling through this heart as it coalesces and becomes one singular emotion within the heart: regret. This regret is then pumped out through its major arteries and spread across the land to fuel something larger than itself out there.
Am I just consciousness right now, or do I feel like I can be something that can move?
You feel yourself, honestly, you are torn between consciousness and emotion yourself. You can understand that it's through Celeste's reaching out and power that you have not just been mulched into raw emotion and turned into just yet another emotion for the kiln here. Instead, you feel at least a tug of your own memory and soul on you. And that is thanks to Celeste. However, to move between this, you do not have that strength yet, but you feel emotions surging through and past you. Emotions that you could grasp at to maybe power you.
Okay. Then I'll respond to Celeste, and if it's at the heart's expense, I would want to leave.
I will do what I can to at least ground you in this groundless place. But it is not an easy task you have given yourself. And I fear that should you fail here, my powers will not be able to protect you a third. Knowing this...
I understand this.
Okay. And she, as I say this, anything that is more visual, it's not so much that you see it, but that you can feel someone, like, performing these actions. It's the same as, like, when you can hear someone smiling when they talk to you. It's one of those emotions you sort of innate as they flood their presence throughout a place. And you can feel Celeste reach her aether around this heart and at least stabilize it for the time being. No emotions will go out, but a flood of emotions will continue to rush in, hopefully being able to stabilize or put down the fire just ever so much. As she goes, reach out to those emotions, master them, imbibe them amongst yourself. But be warned, the more that you turn those emotions into your own power, the more that you might make it known, your presence known. For now, you can either choose one of the 6 major ability checks, one of your 6 main core stats to roll for this check. If you roll this, you are not allowed to roll it again for the rest of this encounter.
Oh. Okay.
The DC you need to beat is 15.
Okay. We'll start big. We'll go with intelligence first.
Okay.
And just a straight in check.
Just a straight int check.
Okay. Ah!
All right. As a surge of emotions pass on through you, loneliness is the first to come on through. But no, your intelligence tells you otherwise. You have family. You were not born alone in this world, and you have not been left alone in this world. Even in this death that you find yourself in, you have Celeste near here with you, and you are able to take the loneliness into your own spirit. You have mastered the first emotion. The second emotion, wretchedness, comes at you next.
Ooh.
The DC for this will be 12.
Okay. We'll do strength.
Okay.
Ah.
The despair that is felt by the wretched, those who were born in this life and not able to attain anything of value, taken before the battle had even begun. Their emotions pour into you, and you feel that sense of despair, that sense of wanting to do something but never being able to given the chance. But no, you know you have already been here for so short of a time and yet done so much. You understand that there is only more ahead of you, and this is not the end. You've imbibed the wretched. Next, the sense of already did the lost comes at you. The DC for this is 14.
We'll do wisdom. Ooh, 12.
Okay. The lost surges through you, the souls, the emotions, the passions of all of those who were given orders but not able to find their way, those who were able to try and find themselves but yet only found darkness ahead of them. They stumble and they are unable to be found. You lose your own way in the aether for a moment, and through Celeste's power is able to just enough reorient yourself. I need you to roll a d6.
Okay. 6, baby.
Oh, big number.
From your wisdom, remove 6.
Wait. Oh, shit. That was a terrible one to roll that on. Okay.
Next, the feelings of the angry roil and burn. They surge through you. What will you roll?
I'll do charisma.
The DC for this will be 16.
God, this is a terrible choice then. Ooh, fuck.
The pain of being lost in this aether, of not being able to find your way, angers you. How dare it try and pass against you? How dare it try and defy your will? The anger boils and surges within you. There is only you in here, and yet you are not enough to master it. You are losing yourself. Roll a d6.
God damn
Reduce 5 from your charisma.
Okay. We still up?
We still up. Let's see. We have done angry. We have done lonely, lost, and wretched. You still have 2 stats you have not rolled, correct?
Correct.
Hunger burns within you. Though you feel not a corporeal presence, where your stomach is, the area beneath you burns for food and sustenance. What stat will you roll?
I feel like Constitution makes the most sense right now.
It certainly does. The DC for this will be 17.
Fuck. Ugh.
Hunger boils and burns within you. You are not sure when you will ever feed again. The emotions, the buffet that has been laid before you, you are unable to consume it. In fact, the food is overtaking you. You feel as if your own insides are feasting upon you, not the other way around. You are becoming food, fodder for the heart. The heart starts to awaken. Thump, thump, thump. It notices your presence. Roll a d6.
Low number, baby. Oh my God.
Reduce 6 from your constitution.
Okay. We still up?
We have gone through 5 of your 6 stats so far. Would you do a favor for the crowd and read out what Henrik's current stat chart is?
So my strength and my intelligence are both 15 and 18. My wisdom is now an 8. My charisma is now a 5, and my con is now an 8.
For 2 rolls, you have done very well. For 3 rolls, you have not been able to hold the emotions back. And it is with a final emotion, guilt, that you are racked by. The DC for this is 18. What is your final stat you are rolling?
Would be dexterity.
Are you faster than the guilt?
Oh.
Or will you be exposed?
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do.
If there is anything that you are trying to do, tell me.
If I, because I feel like that it's going to be super useful if I get out. So it's even to the point where even if I help the heart a little bit to get out, if I give up some of my HP, to kind of almost feed it a little bit so that it's not so much worried about me leaving, but now it's like almost like sated in a way.
You wish to sate the heart to move its gaze away from you, to maybe lessen the emotions coming at you.
Yeah.
For something like that, it does not care about something like your health. Your health is at 0. You have none to give. But you could roll a d6 in one of your previous stats to give up.
Okay.
And whatever you roll on that d6, we could reduce from the DC.
I'm just gonna roll dexterity, because if I fail, then it's only 1d6, but if I take that and then fail, then it's gonna be 2d6, and that's way too brutal.
So you're gonna roll a d6 from your dexterity to lower the DC of your next ability.
Or no, I'm just gonna go straight.
Oh, you're just gonna straight roll for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and do what I can.
Wait, before you do that, you will hear Celeste's voice ring out once more. You are being racked by emotions. It is trying to isolate you, make you feel as if you are alone in this place, as if you only have what is inside you. Remember what is out there. Remember that you are not alone.
Henrik is just going to hold on to possibly the one emotion that just has not been really targeted at all or even mentioned. One that he probably didn't even realize that he had, and it's just kind of the love for his family members.
As you do that, and you remember each of the family members, can you name a moment with each of those family members?
Yeah. The crow. I am going to think about kind of guiding Z through the dark when Z was like always like kind of the could never see. So it was kind of like the compassion I felt to help guide Z through like all of these kind of perilous times. I'm going to think about kind of cheering on 42 every time that she would get enveloped with rage and just attack something and deal massive blows. I'm going to think about Ulaxis and kind of us almost being like the two big brothers of the group, trying to like watch over everybody and kind of be the strong points. And like kind of whenever we were lost, they would always look for the two biggest people, kind of being like cornerstones of the group. And then I'll think about Isabella and kind of not only all of like our fist bumps and our high fives, but also the memories that are like, we both had memories of different people that we were, and even that kind of same connection still was there.
As you finally think of all the fist bumps and camaraderie moments with Isabella, your mind turns to the past. You are more than emotion. You are your memories. You remember the past life of a certain other cleric with their own rod of iron, that they too had a camaraderie with one of your previous spirits. You feel your hands glow with an etheric purple energy once more. Can you name with me 3 more moments from your past lives, your memories, to fuel you to overcome emotion?
Oh, here we go. Okay. one of them would be kind of in the past, specifically now that I have kind of like this purple light glowing around me, would be the camaraderie with that character's brother, kind of also seeing someone with stars for skin and kind of that whole life that's been lived. Another one would be like a red tiefling that is just, even though these two characters bicker, it's still kind of like back to back on the battlefield, and just kind of the camaraderie that's there. And another one would be of more of a kind of like as a captain is to a soldier, but still see each other as equals, as he remembers kind of a man with kind of tattoos on his hands, and kind of also the brotherly love that was there after hearing about his demise and a possible vanquish.
I did not expect the last one. That was a deep one. As you remember all of these, you hear the voice of Celeste cry out, "Why does your heart beat?"
Henrik's gonna kind of in his consciousness almost scream out and go, "It beats for others."
And with that, with all of the memories that you have accumulated over multiple lives, to be fueled by not just the emotions, but the time that you've spent with others, the DC has been lowered to 5. You can roll your dexterity.
Oh man. Some might say this is an impossible check to fail.
Some might say.
Ooh, let's go.
And as the feeling of guilt surges within you and tries to overcome you, every single one of those memories beats another thump as you think of your family, a thump as you think of your past lives, a thump as you think for all of the comrades that you have felt a connection with over eons, and a final thump as you feel your heart beat for others. Celeste says, "It is almost there. The heart, it is not gaining its fire anymore. When I release this, you might be able to gain your body back. There is but one final check. One final wall that I cannot break down for you. And that is him." Oh boy, this is delicious. You really racked up a feast for me, haven't you? You feel the emotions swirling within you, and this time it is not of pain and regret and sorrow. It is of malice, of violence, of sadism. You do not know where this presence is. You only feel that it is around you, within you, coming through you, as it tries to quell you and bring you back into the fold. I've already lost my body once, twice even. One was due to those pesky adventurers, but oh boy, you really gave me a run for my money. You haven't even been here a hot minute and you're already causing trouble. Boy, why do you do all this for people you don't even know? You don't even know where you are, do you?
No.
Then why fight it? None of this matters for you. The names, the places, they could all be changed and it'd be the same shit. The only thing you have is your emotions. The only thing you have is what's within you. So why not give into it and make yourself feel good?
I'm trying to keep the few things that I have.
The emotions of malice quell a little bit while sadism grows. All right, boy. I won't be a thorn in your side much longer. I know when I've been beat. I'll find another time, another place for something. What if I offer you one final thing, though? I'll pulverize this heart here and now. Your family will go free. But give me your soul. You won't have anything to deal with, no troubles, no heartache anymore. Let me just toy around with that little specimen you've made of yourself. And you can live happily with the knowledge that your family, those others your heart beats for, will be safe. Don't that sound tempting?
I'm gonna try and I want to try and kind of dissect his words, because I'm in the point mentally where I would never be able to know if he was lying or telling the truth, but I want to try and dissect his words and know the gravity of if I were to take that deal, kind of with if this heart was gone, my family gets free. I know that, but if it's like, if I give him my soul, kind of with all the stuff that we've learned about these rituals, and assuming that they involve souls somehow, like this particular character, the fact that he's like able to meet me here, or if I've walked into where he's been, I want to know, like, what is the gravity of me giving him my soul?
It is a good thing you ask that. There's a reason why I was willing to ask that question with you. If you give your soul, remember that your soul is you, Wax. If you give your soul to him, all future characters will be indebted to him, entrapped, ensorcelled, and owed their existence to Vubin. He will empower them as he toys with them in various ways. He will become a warlock patron, and he will unlock a new subclass in Ivraia. But that subclass, I will not divulge the details of. That subclass will come with its own detriments to itself, as he toys around with your existences how he wishes. And it will further Vubin's ascent to godhood. Truth, too, might feel a shimmer in his own allegiances, or at least from where his power may be, from the well where he draws his power. And any character past this time period, one final thing, any character past this time period will be considered not moot and void, it's more so fully within the grasp of Vubin. Your previous characters and the current timeline of Ivraia is very far in the past. He doesn't have as strong of a hold, and that's why he creates more of a new subclass of warlock for you. You still have some free will. The closer to this timeline you get, the closer to this time period, the more his grasp encloses your soul, and the less and less free will you are given. For any characters that are beyond Henrik's time, unless Vubin is defeated again in some way, you will appear as an enemy to the other campaigns.
Oh my god. You need to stop making this sound so cool. I'm trying to make the right decisions, but this sounds so sick. Oh man. Oh man.
It's a temptation. Some temptations you give into.
Oh man. I'm really torn between two things. Either like, Mama didn't raise no bitch, and I want to see where this goes. Oh my god. I'm gonna ask him. If I make this deal, will you promise that you'll never interfere with the souls of my family?
Oh, no, that's not part of the deal, my friend. Your family will go free, that's for sure. They will flee from this place, and I will not touch a hair on their pretty little heads. In fact, I won't even mess with their dreams anymore either. But their souls... I've already reached out through history itself, and I'm wrapping my fingers around them. They're free in this time period, but that is it, and that is all I will give you. Your soul ain't as tasty as you think just yet.
Okay. Then how about this? If I make this deal, you have to answer 2 questions. Honestly.
You will see a shadowed, clawed hand reach from the aether. Though you yourself feel no consciousness, somehow he has been able to encapsulate some form of body, and its wicked, necrotic energies swirl from off and within it as they wisp into the aether. A deal's a deal. Shake my hand, and you get your 2 questions. But not any time before.
Henrik's going to shake his hand.
Wow. That is crazy. I actually got one. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds because there is an ad, and I want anyone who doesn't have a sub to be able to watch. While we have these 30 seconds at least, what's going through your mind as you are getting to shake his hand?
Henrik is realizing that there is a link between things that people can know even if they've never experienced it. And so in his attempt to at least just get information out into the open, he's going to basically, save his family, give his soul. But these 2 questions, the fact that he's going to be able to ask these, Vubin promised to answer honestly. He's going to try and get information about Vubin, just concrete and said, so that if anybody's able to, do what they did today, find information that's happened but they weren't a part of, it's out there.
Okay. Wow. As you feel your presence go to shake a hand, a final voice cries out, going, "No! Please! Why did you do this?" Until it fades and settles, Celeste's voice quieted. Vubin goes, "This ain't your time here, bitch. This is mine now." And the shadowed claw reaches around a hand that was not there, and you feel a pain that you have not felt before as your soul is twisted and turned into its new master's grip. Ask your 2 questions, and then I pulverize this bitch.
Oh fuck! I didn't really. I didn't even think I'd get this far. Okay. Okay.
Wait, I said yes. He actually agreed with it, huh?
God damn it!
Okay. He's going to ask.
How do you keep coming back and back again?
I keep coming back with the souls I burn. I have a collection of them. Multiple phylacteries scattered across Ivraia. Whenever one of me perishes, whenever one of me is at least turned into something else, as long as my soul persists, as long as it does not enter the life stream immediately, and by immediately I mean within a minute. If it is transmuted, if it is transformed, none of that matters. One of my phylacteries will burn. A soul will enter the life stream for me instead, and I will be able to reconstitute myself. That might take years, might take decades, but as long as my soul persists and another soul is there to take my place, I will persist. I have mastered soul magic.
And for my second question, what is needed to bind your soul so that it cannot come again?
For me to be defeated, there is no way to bind me. As long as I am bound to this world, as long as I am bound before here, as long as this world exists and is not burned before me, I will persist. The only way to usher me off is to either destroy the entire world or to usher my soul into the life stream within a minute of me perishing. And oh, I will give you hell. If you think it is enough to get through my corporeal body, oh, trust me, that ain't even the half of it. I will bite, I will hold, I will grapple and strangle to make sure that I stay in this world for as long as I can. The only way that you can make sure that I never come back is if you shove me, if you bite back, if you grapple me into the life stream itself as quickly as you can. And you see his eyes bleed through your own consciousness. You hear that, truth? You have to get me as quick as you can.
Ooh. Henrik is just going to sit there and look at his hands. Are they monkey hands? What are they, purple?
You feel no hands. There is only the aether around you, your soul.
You're so right.
The body is gone.
I guess that's it then.
Oh, you bet it is. And I hope you enjoy that knowledge of your 2 questions, because that is all you're ever gonna get for the next 400 years before I even give you a pity glance. And his hand twists and turns around your soul. It contorts into a smaller and smaller space, into this tiny little cube, an inch wide. Your field of view widens, shrinks, and then becomes nothing. All you hear around you is the final plea of Celeste. Please, I had so much faith in you. Why would you do this? And then a final bite back. Your time's up here. He gave his own choice of his free will, and I will aim to collect. This one is mine, and you will go back to yours. Let them know that they can flee from here, but as soon as they are out of this area, as soon as they are out of Zurunta, they will be back in my crosshairs. And a smack is heard as the heart splits open, twists, and its tissue with sinews and tentacles ripping itself apart leaves its aether as an explosive truth to the rest of the world. It is gone, and the aether spreading across the land has freed everyone from the shield that trapped this place. We then cut to What, do I even have that page? Sorry, one quick second. There it is. For the rest of the family, you feel a wave of aether wash over the land. A scattering crimson. 42, with your Arcana check that you had before, you will be the only one that feels the presence of Henrik mixed in amongst that aether. No longer a concentrated presence. As it continues to wash over the land, you see the crimson, or you see the maroon marbled shield that once was there, only aware to you, 42, now show invisible to everyone as it dissolves, dissipates, and disappears into the back of the ground. You are all free to leave the capital of Zurg. And as you slowly meander your way away from this place, you see shattered ribs lining the path away from this capital and its doomed estates. A city that is floating ever so slightly across the mountain ridges, pulled up from its aether, still holding strong. A screech is heard, and you all see. Actually, in this case, could you all roll me a nature check or animal handling? Everyone but Wax.
Nature or animal handling?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh, 21.
19.
21. It's taking a moment to load for me, but that's a 21 and an 8. Okay. Everyone but Z is able to understand this screech as it turns into a roar and a great shadow flies overhead. A dragon soars into the capital of Zurg and lands upon the tallest peak, where it crawls inside. As the remaining 4 go to meander outside, or go to leave this wretched place, what do you say to each other?
What just happened?
I think Henrik did something. I felt energy that kind of matched his before everything changed.
What did you do?
No. No, 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 no. God, no.
I think we might be out, but I think her brother might not be.
Fuck.
I guess all there is to do is to move on.
Where do we go?
What do we
Let's first-
do?
I think we
Could
should
you-
first.
All roll me an Arcana check.
Oh! A 20, bitch.
Loving that 20, especially at the end.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much like the final roll for it all. And you're gonna be like, hey, here I am.
Hey, here I am.
Just a second. For those who rolled above a 12, you were able to see the aether as it washes over the land spread, but mainly go to the south. And as it does, that aether coalesces into a voice. You may be down a family member, but there is still hope to rid this land of the evil that holds it. And from the starlight of aether, all of those particles rain down and bring themselves into a form. If she wants to show up. Or my computer can just be slow. Of Celeste.
Well, she's on my screen for me.
She's on my screen
She's
as
on
well.
my screen.
Oh, weird. It's not showing up for mine. I think my computer's just bogged the fuck down. I need to upgrade my CPU. Final descendants of Lawrence. The remaining of the Wide Brims. It is up to you to reclaim the name for what it once stood. hopefully free this land from the tyranny that the Count has imposed upon it for nigh on an eon. I am sorry to report that I did all I could for your brother, but he is lost. His final act was to free you.
God damn it.
We could have all gotten out together. Why did he?
When faced between a possibility and a certainty, I'm afraid he chose the certainty, no matter its cost.
What kind of trade did he make?
I am not at liberty to say, for that is his decision and his alone. Though know that there are ways to be lost, yet found. That he is not forever out of reach, should you find a way to make contact with him again. Though he may be scattered across this world, there are ways. It only matters how much time and how much will you have for it.
As long as there's a chance, we will find a way to bring him back.
We'll leave family behind.
Is that the will of this family? I asked him in the heart, but I now ask each of you, as this horrible saga reaches its conclusion, why do your hearts still beat?
We're family.
We went through all these things. We went through all this crap together. Our eldest sacrificed himself for us. We are not letting that go to vain. We are not letting that go to waste. And we won't give up on him either. If there's a chance, we'll find a way.
She nods, and she looks to Elorsis and Isabella.
My heart beat for knowledge, the knowledge to protect my family.
I also just see Isabella look like really lost in a way that, it's a lot of information to take. And I think she'd say, why else would my heart beat than to go on? We're gonna get him back.
Although you cannot see her do it, you feel a hand put on all of your shoulders. These are admirable answers, and a drive that could purify this land. She looks off to the side, and you all notice that for the first time since you have been born, you feel yourself washed in the light of the sunrise. As sure as sun now lights itself across the land, I believe you will find your brother. You will push on. You will find the knowledge that you need to protect those you care about. That being said, the journey ahead will not be light. What you have seen here is but a stepping stone across your entire journey. And I will give you my services if I can. As she does that, each of those hands that you felt resting upon you sink into your bodies, and the starlight of Aether surges within you. You, the new wide brims, will be not my tool, for you are not mine, but you will be the world's tool, the family that persisted. Off into the never-ending horizon, you will find your next adventure, your next calling, and one day soon, your brother. And she dissipates back into that etheric starlight and rejoins the life stream spreading across the entire world. Is there anything that anyone would like to say before we conclude this story?
Z was mostly looking at the sunrise, because after all this time, it's like all this mostly kind of artificial light has been like surrounding them all, and now this actual natural light, and yet not all of them could see it. And Z's just like, we're gonna make sure Henrik's able to see this someday, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
And as sure as you all agree with each other, a sense of finality washes over this area, and you rid yourselves of the capital and move on, for you have all found why your heart truly beats on. And that is where we will end this story.
Slay.
We did it!
I was like,
At last! Oh my god!
We are free. We are free. No 5-shot. No 5-shot. It's a 4-shot.
Everyone wants to clean things up.
God.
What an ending for that though.
That was crazy.
That was so sad.
Oh
Wax! I swear to God! Wax!
Oh my god.
I think that was the true ending.
You made it so interesting, but fuck you!
Not only have you fucked Truth once, you've now fucked him twice over.
Yeah, I have.
Dude, his new combat's gonna start. He's gonna go, what the fuck is happening to me?
Somebody gets chains on him and Vuman's like, you're my bitch now.
You're my bitch. He's gonna go, what the fuck? You're not the smile.
Truth might have a fighting chance. Vubin said, like, people that have already been, like, souls that have already been made in the past, it'll be a harder time controlling, or like a weaker hold or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weaker hold the further back in time that you are. But from this time forward, any campaigns that happen will... Yeah, you're squarely in his fucking grip.
Good
and
fucking
like he said, he is not even going to look at your soul for the next 400 years. So any campaigns 400 years from now cannot involve Wax's soul.
Oh my god. But for 200 years? Like, this is 200 years in the future, isn't it?
More than 200 years. This is 2,000 years.
Okay. 2,000. Where the fuck did the dragon come from? What?
Where did the dragon come from? Where did the dragon come from in this world that doesn't have dragons?
The Gorgons have uninterested themselves.
That's crazy that it went to the capital of Zarunta.
Did they make
Maybe
it
this
Squidward?
one shot was 400 years in the past, so then that's why every single soul from here on now is affected.
Fuck you. No. I do want to show one other thing though, and also I had this just because it was going to be really funny for the ending, because there was a time that the ending was going to be somewhat different if you guys did this other thing, and it was going to be a lot more uplifting. You guys chose the somber ending. Or rather, Wax chose the somber ending.
We're very good at
Man, I'm
picking
just
the
that
somber
guy.
ending.
That was the most interesting ending in the world.
He did. Oh wait, is it not gonna play? Oh wait, no, it is.
This guy died twice and chose our ending for us?
He did.
Yeah.
He died twice and yet
Yeah.
got the ending choice.
Yeah, he took the soul of probably the most clumsiest person in the whole party.
Oh my god. No, I've lost.
I don't know
I've
how
lost
good of an
my
acolyte I'm
control.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Far off memory.
Oh whoa.
I had this playing as a
Wanna
thing
find the
for the end. There was gonna be a full Kingdom Hearts ending. I had this in Face My Fears. It was like really funny for
I'm
me.
dead.
But
Oh my
but
God.
there was one thing. Oh fuck! Wait, it just skipped to the other one. Here, take my Face My Fears, I guess.
Alright, I
Hell
don't want to
yeah.
face my fears. Stop it.
I
No.
what? Please.
I'm turning it off.
So there was, if Wax had been able to hold on, and if he had not given into the deal, the rest of you would have found yourselves. If it wants to load, come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys
That
would have
thing
found
is
yourselves
disgusting.
in the
Holy
Heart of
shit.
Regret, which was underneath the labs,
Oh.
and you would have
Can I
had a
go in the
whole battle with this thing. I'm sorry, what?
Oh my God.
Can I ask what was in the hole?
So the hole
Like
always
a
led to the
massive hole?
summoning circle. The holes
Oh,
were
okay.
set up to feed and funnel the soldiers and sacrifices that they hunted down to like push them over towards that as the final order that had been like ingested in all of their emotions. Their only memory left basically was summon the guilty, summon the guilt. Because while the White Brims had to make the shield, they were given free reign to make their own experiments inside, and Vubin's like, I want to fuck people up, and then I want to unleash them on the world. So he fucked everyone up in there, turned them into these monsters, and then wanted them to summon the guilty to destroy the heart and unleash all of them on the world. But instead, you guys killed everything, so although the shield has been broken, there is nothing to unleash upon the world.
Good.
Okay.
Which is good.
I mean, that's not so bad, right?
That's not so bad. It is not a bad ending. There was also this cool
Like,
thing, because like if you guys destroyed it, there was then this to see like, oh, you can see it without the heart as well, and there's like a whole exit and everything to do, which is really cool. Like I had this, it was a fully tiered thing going throughout it, and as you went further and further down these stairs, there were like checks with the heartbeats would have made tremors to make you like try and fall into the pits. But that was
What?
all.
No.
Wait.
We should have. That should have just been a staircase where we couldn't look at each other and we just had to trust that each other was back there and fine. And
Yeah.
then as soon as we get to the end, someone looks back and causes everyone to separate.
Yeah. But when you guys were at the fountain, you might have seen that there were 2 doors around
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And each of these, if you found 2 keys, might have unlocked things.
Where was the
So-
second key at?
The second key, the second key was with Lawrence. You took the key off him.
Oh wait.
One key is being held by Z. One key should be held by you. No? Did I not say that?
No, you said that when I asked you what was on them.
You
I
said
think
journal notes stuff.
Oh, I
Yeah,
only said
you
the
only
journal
said
note
journal
stuff.
Keys.
My
Yeah.
bad. There was also a key in there. When I came back, I would have given you I should have given you the key. But both of those keys were there. And then if you used each of those things that could have summoned the guilty on the heart instead, each of those would have like took him down like by a considerable peg. It was basically like, do you want to use these materials to summon the guilty because you think like, oh, there's a big arcane circle, we didn't really pay attention, we're just gonna summon a thing? Or you learn more throughout the story and you realize, oh, no, we need to go back to where the heart beats of this world. And then you would have used each of those things, the keys to unlock and find your way down, and then each of those things against the hearts.
Oh my
What?
god, guys! I found Hendrik. He's
found
walking.
him.
Oh wow! You're alive!
What was,
at
what was the
him.
fountain? What was this fountain? What did this fountain do?
So that
Oh,
fountain
jeez.
had pools of aether that could change the emotions of each of the creatures you came against. If you washed them in different aethers, you would have found the hungry become something else, or you could have washed the hunger from him and tried to like cleanse him.
Oh, so my fuck-ups were like actually kind of important.
Yeah.
Damn.
So was that more of a way to like sort of do this campaign without like going around killing everything?
Without going around killing everything? That would have been the way. You would have washed their emotions away and turned them back into not normal creatures, but at least not the raging emotions that would have harmed the world.
I can't believe Zurg had a passive fist mode.
I did have a pacifist mode. I will also say in the main campaigns, there's always a pacifist mode.
Oh my god.
Let's start a new game and try and get pacifist report record.
Let's go.
Pacifist percent.
Maybe it's Halloween, guys.
Oh my god.
But yeah, there were a lot of things in this story. Thank you guys for sticking through it all, because I know it was a lot. But I think it was. What did you guys still have fun?
Yeah. No, I'm just like not gonna lie. You playing Face Your Fears, and like I was already having like animatic ideas with freaking Henrik. Just like,
the Face My Fears bit.
Something.
The Face My Fears bit was entirely his emotions coming through him. That was entirely what was going through my head the entire time.
Oh shit!
Dude, I will say, I think it was a big character development mode for you, Ruka, at that end, because like Z has been clinging on to Henrik the whole time, and then at the end, like standing up and being like, "No, we'll make sure he sees this as well." I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of cool."
That is a really cool moment. Instead of clinging on to him, she's...
I kind of realized that like I was mostly quiet, and so I was like, well, no one's gonna say anything immediately. I'm gonna take my fucking turn.
Yeah, go for it. Hell yeah. I'm sorry though, Luna. You had a question, right?
I did. I have a couple of questions. One, is Celeste the patron? Two, what makes a patron in this world?
Okay, so a fun thing is, and this is also true for regular D&D, a patron isn't necessarily a deity. A patron is just someone of incredible power that can share that power. So you don't necessarily need to be a god, you don't need to be an evil devil either. You just need to be someone strong that can divulge that power in some way. And for most people, by the time that you have enough strength that you could share it, you've also just naturally unlocked the ability to divest said power. It's just part of your strength. However, with multiple people, there are ways to cheat around that. That being said, is Celeste now a patron? Yes. Celeste has sort of become your party's blessed patron as you flip into non-existence. But yeah, for what she is, or what she exactly entails, I will leave that up to debate or a future story. But she has become at least your guys' patron and has given you guys some kind of power.
What makes a god in this world then?
So that is a fun thing. If you might remember, I have never mentioned a god in Ivraia so far.
Yeah, because I remember when I was doing the cleric stuff, you said that they don't follow deities per se.
Yes. There are no deities in Ivraia, but there is a religion.
We gotta go to the theocracy, guys.
Religion of bitches.
Religion of bitches.
Let's go, lore whores.
That's the
Lore whores.
That's the new adventuring
like,
party name.
Chant? Do the guys that like chant? Do they follow religion, or is that more like a following of just like one of the Bright Lords?
Oh, the Veil Lords?
Yeah, the Veil Lords, my bad.
They respect them, they revere them as gods, but they know that they are not gods. The Veil Lords are very upfront of like, no, we are mortals, we are like you, even though they might have existed since the dawn of all the countries.
I see. And then the Clev and the Sun guy, they just follow a Veil Lord, right? They don't follow a god.
They follow the Veil Lords.
Got you.
Yep. They just follow the Veil Lords. Well, specifically the Veil Lord of Brador. They do not follow all Veil Lords.
He's the Lord, right? Like
He's the
Veil Lord.
He, well, his country holds the seat of power of the world. The world capital is in his country. But for that's pretty much it. Like,
Gotcha.
you've only been inside his country. You don't know how the other countries really run yet, because Truth's only been to one city outside that country. Well, no, two, technically. But, yeah, you don't know exactly how they pertain to Veil Lords outside Brador. But within Brador, he makes himself very, very well known. But yeah.
And is the Smile a patron then? Because he distributes power.
I mean, does that fit your the definition I gave for patron?
It seems like it does.
It does seem like it does, doesn't it?
Patron is the Smile, so I would hope that he's a patron.
There we go. I didn't want to say it myself. I wanted you to say it.
Yeah.
The Smile has been acting as a patron for people.
Does
Why
that
is
mean
he such a real estate agent? You just go in door to door trying to rack up people.
That would be a good question, huh?
There's gotta be like a war of the patrons or something.
It's quite literally, I feel like Ivraia, just with all the Veil Lords, it's like if every patron made a deal that we can't hit each other, but we can tell our little siblings to hit each other.
I mean, that's entirely how the war worked between Brador and the Golden Commonwealth, because the Veil Lords are not allowed to wage direct war on each other, but no one said their people can't, and so that's why Brador glassed fucking the Golden Commonwealth and turned their desert into a literal glass lake. And the Veil Lord of Brador's like, I don't know, man. Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you.
Yeah. Does that mean that... Ooh, wait. Does that mean that, like... So is Vubin... Vubin... Okay, I know this is gonna... this is, like, for me breaking it down. This is gonna be a dumb question. But is Vubin technically a wide brim?
No, yes. Vubin is 100% a wide brim.
Okay.
He was introduced as such.
Would you consider the Smile a mask user?
I will not answer that question.
Okay. Because I'm trying to see, do we know, like, if there's a leader of the wide brims? Because I'm trying to think, is Vubin like the wide brims patron, but they have, like, their hats are their versions of masks?
Or you mean the boss? He's the big boss?
Yeah. Or do we have, like, definitive information against that?
You do not have definitive information against that, nor for that. You have only met two wide brims and one person technically working for the wide brims, or was at least under forced employ of the wide brims. You have not learned more about their organization otherwise. The only thing, Rage might have some notes for you about the wide brims from her previous campaigns, but I would ask her about what she remembers of the wide brims to give yourself a little more of a fuller picture.
Got you. I see.
Yeah. Unless, Luna, you had something you wanted to add.
I don't remember. Oh, I think I'm trying to make like a pyramid of hierarchy then. So would it be maybe deity, not deity, patron, mask users, and the Veil Lords are like higher than the mask users, but below the patrons? Probably above the patron.
I'll tell you the societal standpoint is that.
Okay.
If you asked anyone in society, like, hey, who's at the tippy top? They'd be like, I guess if there is some kind of god out there, they'd be at the top. But other than that, it's the Veil Lords, baby. And then mask users are really cool fucking heroes that have all the power and can do anything pretty much. And then there's us.
What is like the one who watches, and what are they?
What are they? That'd be crazy.
How many puzzles do we have here?
That was the big thing I did because this is such a big open world. Is like I tried to lay a lot of different puzzles that you could figure out parts of at certain times, but it will connect to, but not necessarily answer all the other ones. So you're like, oh wait, I remember that puzzle's over there, and it's just what line do you want to try and focus on?
That's it. Yeah, cool. I got a corner piece.
Yeah, you got a corner piece.
Can people rise up above and become a patron?
Can people become patrons?
Yeah.
I can tell you that yes, people could become patrons. It takes a lot of work and strength and power, but like, yes, it is possible for a person to become strong enough that they could divulge said power to others.
Yeah, I think that's what Vubin's trying to do, or at least is doing now.
Man,
that's
what
what he actually
happened
did.
between like our campaigns and now? Zentura looks like it's. Well, it went through a war.
It did go through a war.
Now. They talked
And
about
it's also
the
gone through like,
Hydras.
yeah, it's gone through Hydras, it's gone through wars, dragons, 2,000 years. A lot of shit changes a place.
Yeah. It
So-
has a green sky now.
Yeah, it
so we're
does.
technically in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You're in the future. You're 2,000 years in the future.
Got you. Okay. And then
If I have my math correctly, I need to double check my notes, but you should be in around the 8,000s right now, and the current Ivraia campaigns are set in the 5,000s. So technically a little over 2,000 years.
Why that time period, Zurg? Why 8,000?
That'd be crazy. There is a reason.
I know. You never do anything without a reason.
I at least think of like a reason to put down for it. There is a reason for it. It is a reason I cannot divulge. But there is a reason for it, and there are explanations for it in your current campaigns.
Guys, we gotta get on our current campaign.
We
then
gotta get
the,
back on those current ones.
got you. And then so what was the answer to his question? He's like, you need to send his soul to the lifeline?
Basically, whenever he dies, if his soul is not immediately ushered to the life stream, because he's gonna claw and hold his way in there, like he needs to, like, beating his body is one task. Beating his soul is the second task that no one has done within that time frame. He specifically said 1 minute, which is 10 rounds of more combat. But basically, you need to wrest his soul away from the mortal realm and put it into the life stream. If his soul joins the life stream, he's donezo, kaput forever. But as long as no one thinks to do that, or they transmute his soul into maybe a giant soul aggregation monster, like maybe another adventurer did, a tiny Yol, then he can come back.
Was that Yol a player character?
Yes. Luna, would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, wait, what? I was like, I'm pretty sure Luna, or you're like the only Yol we know of.
No, Toto's also a Yol,
No.
a Yol tiefling.
Yeah,
Oh.
and Butler was a
And-
Yol.
and
Yeah,
you're
too.
more
okay,
to-
Yol too.
Yeah,
But
there's been 3
they're the
Yols.
more-
Oh,
yeah,
got
they're
you.
more-
Okay.
They're more
Yol would have
traditional
known.
roles.
They are more traditional roles. Yeah. But Luna played a Yol in another campaign that might have interacted with Vubin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was Snickers, and they were a barbarian. So in that one, we ended up killing him, but we didn't kill his soul, I guess. But that, he was
Well, you
after,
didn't
like,
kill him. Just if you want, I can describe it. But do you remember like exactly what you did to him?
I remember. I think we threw him. I'm trying to remember what it was because I
There was a
remember
book.
he came back very disfigured and stuff. You know what? You tell.
Okay, sorry. So there was a book he was going to try and read off a big old ritual, and he was going to collect all of the souls of an entire other dimension. He was in this big tower that was being made into like a watchtower or like a lighthouse to like help bring in all of these souls, and they were going to be like basically immigrants, but from another dimension that their world got totally fucked up. And he was like, ooh, a bunch of that's free real estate, baby. And he was going to read out a giant ritual, and he was going to capture all those souls, and he was going to get a bunch more power for himself. And instead, Snickers went there and spoke the magic incantation before he could, and it ripped his soul out of his body and made it twist and form with all of the other souls coming in, except Vubin is Vubin, and he's a very strong soul and lich power. So he commanded the will of those souls and turned them into a giant soul monster. And then Snickers and her party had to defeat this giant soul aggregate. Which you can see if you, on YouTube, go watch the Silent Echo campaign. But eventually they defeated him. His soul dissipated into a bunch of aether, and their party was able to determine what they were going to do with all of those souls afterwards. Which was a thing, but no one took care of Ubin's soul. So it took him a long time. It took him like 1,000 years, but he eventually came back.
I see.
Which is why I want to know when Silent Echo happened, because I saw him in the Daggers campaign, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing there? I thought he was supposed to be dead.
Wait, in the Daggers campaign, where did you see him in the Daggers campaign?
Yeah, I think he was in line at the gates.
No, that was Lawrence.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that's why that name sounds so familiar.
Yes,
I saw Ruben somewhere.
Lawrence was in line with a certain very posh knight who was very happy and go lucky.
My
at the
goodness.
gates.
I remembered a wide
yeah.
brim there, but then I thought I confused myself with the guy with the pot.
Oh yeah, the
And
pot guy.
I was like, I thought that guy was a wide brim. I probably I mixed. Oh, got you.
Yeah,
No, you both met him.
said.
Because then after they crossed the border, they went and actually found the Pierced Heart crew, and they had an interaction with them as well.
I see. Is Nami in the Pierced Heart crew also a Yol? Or
No,
Nami is
she's
not.
No, I'm a Furbolg.
Furbolg. Okay, got you.
Yeah. It's only Asias. That's the Yol.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, see, Toto
Gotcha.
remembers Lawrence. Lawrence was a big guy. He's done a lot of stuff.
Is that the one with the sniper?
The one that killed
The
that
guy-
creature in front of all y'all? Yeah.
Oh, I did
It was
not know
Owen.
Asios was a Yol.
Yes, Asias is a
I
Yol
don't
tiefling. Don't worry, I'm
Yeah.
going to bat for you, Toto.
No. It wasn't like a. I forgot Asios. I thought Asios was just a tiefling. I didn't think that they were also a Yol. I'm so sorry.
It is fair because they are red, but they got hooves. They got multiple sets of horns because they got their tiefling horns and their Yol horns. It is the horniest creature you can find. And don't worry, he plays it like that.
For real.
He's got a third pair of horns from the mask now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He has one more dangling somewhere.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
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 Oh, he's pretty long.
There is a moment where someone might have seen something akin to Vubin in the current campaigns. I will not divulge how that happened, but if you're talking about the gate specifically, that is not Vubin, that was Lawrence.
I just I was watching as I do, and I troll in there. And I saw him and I was like, what the hell? And I wanted to ask you about it, but at the same time you were DMing, and I was like,
No worries.
later, and then I forgot.
That's fair. There is a moment where someone might have seen something of him before that whole 1,000-year thing happened, but I can also tell you at least that the Silent Echo campaign happens within the same year, within the same month as the current campaigns.
Okay.
It happened like a week before Awa set out on her adventure.
Weird.
But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for playing. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that this was not an hour, but hey, it is over. We did do it.
It is,
We
yeah.
did it.
We did do it. And although we did not solve everything in here, we did solve a lot, and we got a lot of cool lore, and I hope you guys had a good time together.
Yeah.
I think we did.
I like that. I had a lot of fun, Zurg.
Yeah.
Yay!
We died a lot.
I'm glad. And here's to the campaigns also coming to their big climactic moments, because there's some cool stuff I have planned for that as well. And I'm really excited to show you guys.
Exciting.
Exciting. But for now, guys.
For a regularly scheduled hour.
Yeah.
Hours.
At a regularly scheduled hour campaigns. For now, though, that's where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. And until then, we'll see you next
Oh
time.
my god.
Wow, we
Guys.
really end with Thomas. Woo! No, you're gonna kill my computer. Stop it now! I'm stopping the stream. I'm stopping the stream.